Well, hello there, it's BK, the Xbox Beer and Kebab, the racing guru, and welcome to Sunday Race Night. And tonight, it's super luminal speed in Austria. Yes, these guys are going to break the speed of light barrier tonight. It's the Austrian Grand Prix, and alongside me is the man himself, Positively Glad.
With, as you call me, the pikey internet connection. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am not streaming tonight because we have a storm, but thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. We have our biggest turnout, well, ever. 18 drivers who managed to amass. I don't know where we found all these guys, but hell, most of them are pretty quick. Beer, any thoughts about the track? And kind of any advice? Me and you have both done this already. Obviously, you know, I'm not. Are we allowed to use the B1 and B2 phrase in this? Are we allowed in your stream, or are we allowed to go
You can bollock yourself out of your mind.
Bollock one and bollock two, ladies and gentlemen. We had so many incidents over the course of F3 and F2, and also as well the turn 3 bit, wasn't it, where we had a lot of carnage on that side. But other than that, I'm buzzing to be here. Yeah, feels weird doing it on this side as the second commentator, but yeah, should be really cool.
Yeah, it should be a cracker tonight. Just waiting for some people to join the chat so I can do a quick audio check. It would be nice. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Austria, it's a fast track, as we all know. It's not the easiest track to overtake on, to be fair. We had some shenanigans on Thursday night, and there was carnage on Friday night with the rain, and it was all good fun.
I've been kicked out of the game. I'll be back in.
Alright, no problem.
I'm still here, mate, don't worry. Still a bit of a game freeze. But I believe I'm still on microphone, so...
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Message
my mic is a little bit jittery.
Good.
Mine's a bit jittery, but a lot better than what you will be on
That's
the
your pikey internet connection. Pikey dial-up internet in South Wales.
I blame the storm.
I think cookies are our only car on track. Oh, Kai's here tonight. Kai Pollitt, nice to see you, Kai.
Yes,
yeah, he's there. Yeah, bloody hell. Anyway, Cookie, yeah, in the Force India. Right, so what are we looking at tonight? The World Championship, where Robbo is currently on 159. He has a 19-point lead over Towley. And then there's a monstrosity of a gap to Bingley in third place. But of course, Bingley did win last week, so he's... Was it Bingley? I think, yeah, Bingley won last week, wasn't it?
Stunning
yes, indeed, yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
He moves up to third in the table at 84. That's a max fourth, Stevie fifth. So on board with Cookie as he's come flying down the last couple of corners, about to start his fast lap. Of course, because there's so many drivers tonight, look at them all, millions of them. We've got to do 3 qualifying sessions. Anyway, here comes Cookster.
Just literally got bored watching. I'm on the stream now, so I'll be a little bit behind. But I'll be back with you in a second.
That's okie dokie, mate. He comes up the hill, absolutely flat out. DRS activated there, and there's an incident in sector 2 already on someone's outlet. But we stay on board with Cookie. Watch his first. Oh, he's just hit a car. There's a Ferrari in the way. What on earth is going on? Oh my word! The Ferrari got in the way of Cookie. Now, who was that? That was Mr. Swanee. Did you see that, Pos?
I'm watching it on stream, mate, at the moment. I'm just jumped in now. I think I've missed the overall incident.
Lord!
What's happened here?
Well, Cookie was on a fast lap, and Swanee was just loitering in the middle of the track. He went straight into him.
Oh Lord!
What on earth?
Not delightful.
Well, Cookie's going to pit, obviously, and sticking up the set of tyres on, and oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, let's have a look. Who's on a fast lap? Anybody else on a fast lap so far? Scrolling down the list. Yeah, we've got Kai at the moment.
Just on his flyer. I think Swanee is also there. Do you know, I'm surprised he didn't get a penalty, Swanee. You've had incidents like that, haven't you, where you've been in the car being rear-ended.
And I get the penalty, absolutely.
Throw out the penalties to watch you, but...
Anyway,
Swanee a little bit there. Swanee, I believe it's Kai. I'm on board with Kai. I think he's going to be the first one round.
Yeah, we'll stay on board with Kai as he comes down the hill. DRS activated in through sector 2. See what Kai can do. I think probably, what do you reckon pole time's about a 1-4 something tonight? 1-3 maybe?
Bit of a spoiler. I was already off flagging. Colt is gone already. What happened there? Sector 3.
Oh, dear. I'm going to stay on board with Kai for the minute, but he's just blown up.
That's not exactly ideal. Yeah, and
here comes Kai.
I got myself a 1:04.6 in CSR yesterday, 4 temps quicker than what pole time in F2 would be, but I've already got a 1:04.9
Matt's gone round
immediately.
1:04.9.
If we push
a
high
little bit off
3,
the pace with this lap.
I'll be impressed. Yes, he is. Goodness me. I think he's going to be going again though, but he's got a full bar of DRS. I think he halves a little bit way around though. So we'll go back up the list.
Swanee.
Swanee's
not going to trouble the timekeepers there. It's well down.
validated C108.
Is Matt going again? Oh, Matt got out of the way for Sniper. We'll jump on board with... Oh, there's Jono actually, coming down to...
Yes, Jono
here, Sector 3.
Yep.
Coming in the last corner. This looks a bit better, a bit more lively. Perhaps a 1 minute 5 maybe? Yeah, 149. Good time.
Bit of an interesting fact about Jono. He's now racing, I believe, don't quote me on this, he was practicing on the wheel. I believe, so this may be Jono's first, well, one of his first ever league races on a wheel, so to get a 149 on your first time out is rather good. You know, Matt has been uber impressive in the streams that we've done together as well, so good for Jono to get stuff up there amongst tall trees as a
just on board with Sight Zany at the moment in his McLaren, sponsored by the Flintstones, because the car is so horrible. Goes on the last corner. Oh, good exit there. This is going to be a quick time.
104.6.
Yeah, 104.3.
Nice.
Excellent time.
Times are coming in now. We've got a load of cars coming around here. Bravo is on his quick lap.
Johnny Bravo.
I believe the time was just set by Haynes. I think he has just improved, has he? Oh, Swanee's done 105.3.
This is going to be a decent time as well. 104.8 puts to Johnny Bravo into third place. Oh, mama. Yeah, I was going to get that out. On board a Sniper.
Cookie's back on the track as well. Cookie is back out. Sniper, I believe.
Okay,
he did a 106.3. That isn't going to get himself through to Q2 in the slightest, unless 3 people blow up, then it will get him through.
Yeah. He's gone again. He's going again at the moment. This looks
a lot cleaner.
Split time. Yeah, this is better. It's better.
But the challenging thing there about Bollock 1 and 2, and it's funny how now so that in a straight face, isn't it? It's just become part of F1 law, but I've noticed a lot of people get a little bit hairy out of the second part of that. That may be a validation there. We'll double check.
What you mean, like?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Do you mean like hairy bollocks? By any chance? Is that what you mean?
Well, we also need a corner hairy bollock. Like, I'm still trying to wrap my brains. We talked about it the other day.
Well, don't forget, of course, that's Monza, which will be coming up in a few weeks' time. And the last corner, the Parabolica, that is, of course, that's a pair of bollocks. And Lesbo, and the Lesbo, Lesbo 1, Lesbo 2. So we've got those sussed already.
I think that in the German
just watching Haynes as he
finishes
his lap.
Nipple, and that's quite interesting. Haynes currently in last place.
Nipple.
It's like a nipple building. That's a much quicker time, 105.4.
Oh, this is a good time by Cookie if he holds it together.
Oh, let's have a look.
This is a better lap. 104.4, just for the second.
Okay. That should be easily enough. Get yourself back in, retire, save the rest of your tyres. Obviously, I know he did have
absolutely
Swanee, but it does happen. Benny's on his lap as well.
Look, AJ,
he's an extinguisher this season. We've got him Psych. Macop Too Big. That's an amazing name, by the way, but it is actually Ghost, that, by the way. That's a troll. And Big
Bingley's just come out.
Oh, Bingley. How did he get?
Just done a little bit Benny now.
How did he form in the league? Bingley. On top.
Who's that? Big Hairy Cock. Oh, Bingley. Yeah. Well,
I can't really.
Great drive as well. Here comes Benny around the last corner. This looks a decent, probably about a high 1 minute 4. Yeah, 146 puts Benny into 5th place. Quick look at the chat. Hello, Jock. Yeah, not so bad, mate. Not so bad. Bishop's Rich Bishop. What's up? Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, the Brummy brake tester himself, the Brummy brake checker. Yeah, not so bad, Rich. How are you, mate? Tell all your mates, come and watch RRF1 in the live on a Sunday night. The best place to be, the only place to be on Twitch on a Sunday night. Come and join us.
What
have we got?
4 laps.
Yeah, is it the same set? Yeah, probably will be the same set. Looking at how long he's been qualifying, he's burned this set of tyres up.
No, it's not.
No, it's a new set.
Apparently, it's just 4 laps, but then on best it's
he's got 2 laps on there. Now, does that include the out? Does that include the out lap though? So this is perhaps his 4th lap. He's done one out lap, 2 hot laps, and this is his in lap. I imagine that would be 4 laps.
It also counts slow laps as well, which obviously makes sense. But this one got 7th, mate. 104.8. 9
nice time. Let's jump off.
9 people.
Bingley
have gone faster than their F2 pole time. That's why we call it the Elite League, ladies and gentlemen. And we've still got to see Robbo, AJ, Skiller, Tally.
Bingley's out. Coming down sector 2.
on board
in the
with
big
him
red
now.
blob in the Ferrari.
Your original
Quick
nickname,
message
mate,
from Bish. And Beer, do you mean the fastest racer in F3? No, mate, you are not the fastest racer in F3. You wouldn't be the fastest racer in F10. You're that damn slow. Get out of that Ferrari. Come and join me in the Williams, a proper car.
Oh, you call the Williams the proper
Anyway.
car? That's, we know we have issues. Bingley goes towards the end of F3.
Well, the championship leader is driving a Williams, I do believe.
Of course.
Anyway, here comes Bingley. It's a decent time. Yeah, this will be a mid 1.4, I think.
You sure? Let's
Have
give
a
it
little look. Yeah, 1.4.4.
Are these guys holding anything back?
It's
one of the things, isn't it?
I think so. I think basically it's just to get a banker lap in to get into Q2 because we've got 5 cars are going to drop out. Obviously, lovely Colt's already gone, so
The two
there's
at the
4
bottom,
cars to
I believe, they've
in
gone
the
out.
drop
They're
zone.
not in the lobby, if I'm correct. Thomas, W.R. Thomas. And I'll name beer. We haven't seen that game attack for ages, have we? Bring back some really,
Who is
really cool
that?
memories, actually. It's VSR Thomas. You remember him from the Canadian Grand Prix, I believe. Really, really quick guy. He won his debut in Spain. He won the Spanish Grand Prix. He can race once every 2 weeks. I believe he was unable to make tonight, and Colette G is, of course, another one who's unable to make tonight. Lucky for Colette G.
Who's the guy with the small penis in the chat? My cock's too big.
That is Ghost. That's
Why is
Ghost's
Jono
second
racing?
account.
Oh, that's Ghost, is it? Gobby Ghost, right? Why is Jono racing? He's F2. I have no idea on that. I'm going to pass it over to the league admin.
He's an F1. He's in the Elite League due to commitments. He missed about 4 or 5 in a row, and we basically patched him into Elite League because he can turn some more races and get himself in. Oh, that's 104.2 from Towley, just to interrupt myself.
104.2
Yes.
for Sally, yeah.
No special treatment. To be fair, if there's special treatment, I'd give myself special treatment, but there's no special treatment, so we'll leave that there.
I wonder if Max is going to... Is Max... so I'm just watching Max at the moment. He's pitting, yeah, we'll jump off the board. Let's have a look, see who's out. Smoke Space Man 116.6, that puts me 9th. On board, Haynes is going again, but this is Robbo.
Ooh, Robbo, 150. Ooh.
That's just that one. That's just
this has made a couple of mistakes there.
In fact, that's a slow that actually.
Third
On board a sniper. Sniper's going again.
Sniper back out. This is a fly from Sniper as well. I believe he's got the red ball behind him.
He's gone a bit wide. Yeah, he's gone a bit wide there.
Not the ball with smoke. It's cool. I can actually record clips and go up and down the list as I please. This is really, really weird being the code content.
Let's have a little look at. Oh, he's getting out of the way. Actually, letting the red ball fall. Yeah. Was that Smoke Space? Was it? Yeah. Yeah. Jump off the Smoke Space. Watch this lap. He needs to improve this time. I'd say that a mid 1.4 is going to be the cut-off. I reckon. Smoke Space is bombed out.
Fuel's gone.
Who else is out there? Sniper is going to have to go again, obviously. In fact, there's not a lot of cars out on track. Towley's going again. He's up on the first sector. He's just under a 10th up.
I think Towley loves to make a statement in F1 in the F1.
He wants to stamp his authority. But of course, so does Robbo. Robbo won't be very happy seeing himself down 13th. He'll be like, right, give me a set of tyres, James. I'm going back out.
No commodity as well. Psych. Very, very impressive during races. Also makes a couple of kind of
He's pretty quick.
moves.
He's pretty quick, is Psych. Yeah.
Very quick. A couple of questionable moves. He's obviously having a love affair with Skillen.
Towley's just dropped to 10th in the second sector. Got yellow flag sector 2 as well, actually.
I was trying to find out who that was. Didn't kind of nothing come up. Robbo is going again. He's got his
Towley's lost it. He's had to go into the pits. He's been that lap. He was trying that a little bit too hard. Bingley's coming out. Everybody else, he's retired from the session. He thinks that's good enough. Here comes Robbo. On board a Robbo in the Force India, the pink gay car. Of course, they've got a new name for next season, haven't they? They've been bought out by what's his face, Lance Stroll's old man. Yeah.
Racing Point F1, isn't it? Or Racing Point Force India.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Actually, they should say Racing. What's the point with Lance Stroll behind the wheel? To be fair.
I know. Let's replace Oak on a diamond with Stroll, of course.
Robbo, that's better. Into third.
1.3.
He'll be happy with that.
Put your feet up.
Yeah.
4 minutes now.
Bingley's now out lap at the moment.
Now, how much pressure are these guys going to be on at the bottom here, Bear? They've got Swanee down there in 14th.
Jono, 105.8. Yeah, so I take it Thomas and Clutchy aren't here tonight. Is that correct? Yeah, they're not here. I can't jump on those cars. So there's 2 more cars to drop out basically. AJ is on the fast lap. This is important for AJ in the Williams. He needs to get a good time here to get himself into Q2.
Is that Williams?
He's probably, I would say, is it Williams? I don't, no, it's not Williams. He's sort of middle of the road, AJ, isn't he, in terms of...
So this is really unknowledgeable. Sauber.
Is it a Sauber? Is it?
Well, it's a race director. They look exactly the bloody same at the front. Just thinking,
I'd say probably AJ's what, sort of mid-pack, I'd say?
Do you know what?
Pace-wise?
No, mate. He's not, but he's had
can
a
he go
really
bigger?
bad season. AJ has been qualifying in the top 4 or 5. He just has really crappy races in Canada, for example.
This looks good. This is a good time.
He had a 104.0
comfortably
yesterday.
104.3.
It's invalidated though.
It's invalidated. It's a shame he's going to have to go again. That would have put him in 3rd. In which case, we'll jump on board. Bingley's out.
Still
coming through sector 2.
Got to do a lap. He's currently out at the moment in the drop zone.
Okay, just on board with Bingley. Watch this lap. He's just coming through into sector 3. Then we'll switch over to Skillen then. But there's yellow flags out in 3.
A bit. We've had a request from Haynes. Very nice. I like it. He's watching. Can we have some broadcast cameras? Don't you like cockpit cam?
Yeah, in a bit.
Yeah.
I like to watch 104.2. Bingley goes 5th with that one. Let's get back onto Skillen. Yeah, it's just purely for the first qualifying session to put it on on car mode, just so we can have a look at the lines people are taking, how they're braking, etc., etc. But yes, for the race, was that a track extension there?
Oh, it looks
was that a corner cut?
It was 104.7, but he's got to go.
Yeah, he's got to go again.
AJ,
for the Hainsey, for the race, we will be going on broadcast mode for quite a bit of the time. Apart from the odd moment, I like to go. I do like broadcast mode for the race. I just think it adds a bit of authenticity to the proceedings.
So much better, isn't it? But then, like, they do it a lot in Q1 anyway. In real F1, they kind of sit on cameras. They kind of sit on top of the car, don't they, in different kind of angles. Obviously, we're only limited to one angle, unfortunately, by us doing broadcasting. But no, Haynes, do you know what that is, Beer? That's really good that people actually come. That was an Xbox message. It's good that you guys are looking to try and find out the reason why we do things.
Yeah. It's good that you guys are watching a stream whilst racing and completely knackering the host connection.
Hey, guess what then? Hey, you know what, mate? The way I look at it, it fucks themselves up. So there you go. Anyway, we've got Bingley retired. I think I'd say everybody from, well, to be fair, none of these guys.
This is it for Skillen. Is he going to take it? Yeah, he's taking it a bit easy, not corner cutting through there. This is not particularly quick though. He's going to struggle here. No, he is going to have to go again. He's not improved. He's validated again, but it wouldn't have made it, to be fair, so he's going to have to go again. Anybody else out? Sniper is on an outlap.
Swanee, they're both together.
Now, will Swanee look to try and get a toe off him? Are they going to play a bit of tactics here? Will Sniper slow down and get Swanee, allow Swanee past?
Is Matt going to go out here? Matt is looking in real peril at the moment, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's not gone out.
Well, they've got to find 3/10. Skillen's gone again. These two cars need to get a move on to make sure they don't get in. No, they should be okay. I'm just going to stay on board with Max as he finishes off his lap here, and then we'll switch over to this battle just to see. Yeah, he's about a 10th down at the moment, so he needs to keep it together, put his foot down, get a really good last couple of corners here.
Nice. Skillen really needs to get his move on. This to be one of the shocks of the season if he goes out in Q1.
This is better. Oh, did he corner cut again? This is better.
Don't think so. He didn't. 10th.
He's through. Right.
Which means
on board with Sniper and Swanee.
But then, if they both improve, that means Jono's going to be in trouble. So we've got Jono was actually slightly quicker.
Yeah.
Jono's time, he's only 900ths of a second up, but that will
like Matt.
He's out of fuel.
Yeah, Matt is. Who's out of fuel?
Jono. He was going quicker by a 10th. That would have moved him up 2 places, but he's gone. He's in the pits. He's not of fuel.
Right, we're on board a Sniper, and then I'm going to switch to Swanee as quick as we can. As soon as the lap's finished. See, Swanee's played this quite good. Whether he's getting a little bit of a toe, though, I'm not too sure. 16.2 second sector.
It isn't even me that's actually hosting at the moment, so you can't blame my connection anymore. So they
don't
shit too much. Sally's hosting, and you'll do the shooting. Sniper's
binned it.
Swanee hasn't.
What can Swanee do? It's all down to Swanee. Can he get in there? Can he get in there?
No, he improved.
It's not enough. It's not enough. He did improve by a 10th, but it's not enough.
But
I think
60th place would have been on the front row of Wagner. Oh, be Jesus. Good lord.
Right, well, there we have it. Matt has just squeezed through by a couple of tenths. He's into Q2. Swanee and Sniper and Lovely Colt will miss out, unfortunately. But of course, if the race is a dry race, they will have a choice of tyre, of course, as will people who finish outside the top 10 in Q2. So there we have it. That is the end, I think, of Q1. I don't think there's any other cars out. There's no need for any cars to be out. Haynes did go back out, but I think it was just to cover his backside, really, just in case. So, yeah, there we have it. Quick look at the chat. What's going on there?
Currently trying to hold... Currently, just basically telling Ghost and Sight to stop. I know I am jittering a little bit on the chat, but can you guys please, we've got other people coming in and watching this. If they come in and see you calling the stream quality shit, they're going to go away. Can you two please stop that right now? Thank you so much.
And I will find out where you live, and I'll cut your fucking Jacobs off.
Yeah, Hainsey, we just in the chat, mate. Beer did explain Q1 is all about the lines. We're on board doing broadcast cams, looking to see what lines people stick in. Broadcast cam then opens up later, obviously in the stream and in the weekend, as they say, of course. So that's just to let you guys know. We're not deliberately just sitting on cocked the cam the whole time. You know, we actually do have what we're doing.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
So we've got, so 3 guys dropping out, then there's Q1, sorry, a Lovely Colt, Sniper and Swanee. They have failed to make Q3. The rest of the cars all through into Q2. Oh, look, there's a big bullcock on the screen.
You got the bull? I got the bull.
Bullcock, yes.
So here we go.
Bishop says, laugh out loud, Beer. I wouldn't laugh too much, Bish, because if you beat me next week, I'll find out where you live and cut your Jacobs off. So don't laugh.
Really big races coming up, of course, guys, on Thursday. We're back on my channel, I believe, as long as my post-data connection. I love I've just told them off for insulting my connection. I'm doing it myself. There you go. Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're back on Thursday with Britain, of course, but Britain is a long way away. We've still got 36 laps plus 2 qualifying sections here, Beer, with some of the fastest cars and drivers out there. Well, not cars, because there's a McLaren. It's just like the grid. That'd be a lie, wouldn't it? Bit of hot potato between the Sauber and the Red Bull. We have a McLaren on track, I believe. That is Sykes Zaney. He is going to be the first one to come out.
Jump on board with Psyche. See, just for Haynes, there we are. A little bit of broadcast mode, but I'm going to turn it off in a second. Go back to TV pod.
Yeah, for the remaining 2 hours.
He's going out right. Okay, let's have a quick through. Sykes Zaney is actually going to be on the soft tyre. Just quickly checking tyres. Okay, some interesting ones. There's a mixture of strategies going on here between all 3 compounds. We've got some on the soft. We've got some who've set up the ultras to go out, and at least one driver who's set up the super soft. So we'll jump back on board with Zaney. He's the lead car. Message from Rich. Oh yes, of course. You've got surgery, haven't you?
Oh yes.
Hope it all goes well, matey. As well.
Recovery,
speak to you on Xbox before you go in, mate. But we'll see you on, if not Thursday, we'll see you hopefully at some stage over the weekend. So we'll jump on board with Psych as he starts his first round. Yeah, now, he's out on the soft tyre. This is actually a decent call because the race itself, as it stays dry, it's a one-stopper, and I think a soft to super soft is the strategy to go. That's what I personally think.
The problem with the super soft here as well, if you start on them, as we all found out yesterday, well, quite a few of us did, is, for example, you have to run about 15 to 16 laps. If you want to, or maybe even 17 if you've got a bit. But however, at the end of the 5th stint, if you start with supers, they're just dead. Because obviously you've got your outlet, your qualifying lap, etc. You're going to theoretically doing about 19, 20 laps on the tyres, which people sometimes do seem to forget. God, I saw scouting, that was weird. A bit more what Tommy.
I think it all depends also on the weather as well. We're not privy to the weather conditions at the moment. There is in fact some cloud building over the track. To look up the hill there, I can see a couple of cumulonimbus there with anvils, which normally means thunderstorms. But of course, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. My name's not Michael Fish. I'm not a weatherman, but I just want to sound cool. So anyway, here comes Sykes Zaney with a 1:05.0. That's a good time. That is a good time on softs. That is a good time.
We get 5. So 5 dead. Oh my Jesus! Sorry, but forgive me. I was just a bit distracted there. Look at the chat. Dan Penels has just jumped in. 1:05.0 on the softs.
Yeah, that's a good time. Towley, he's a second quicker than Towley, just to give you an idea. Just on board with Cookie. Cookie's on the supers at the moment. See what time Cookie does on the supers to get a rough idea of pace. He comes through with a 1:47. So yeah, there's only 3/10 at the moment between a super soft runner and a software. That was a superb lap by Saizani.
Yeah, it's like doing something that we haven't seen.
What,
That's
cheating?
remarkable. Oh no, no. No, just compared to Robbo and Tully, that is absolutely phenomenal. Oh, Bailey does 1:15.2. That's possibly the quickest lap I've seen on softs. I know Syke is up there a lot of times in time trial.
Yeah. Well, just on board a smoke space mount, he's also out on softs. Just come into sector 3. His split time is slower, but let's just stay on board. I want to see, this is why I don't like broadcast mode. Let's get on the TV pod. There we go.
You should get a good camera out of the back straight or the final straight.
Yeah. Let's have a look now. This is going to be around about a 1:06, I think.
Good call. 6-0.
Yeah, 1:60.
Jesus Christ, that's how we do it. Good prediction. It's obviously the bottom 5 guys go out in this session to the max as long as that lap. And Benny,
just watching Jono.
Benny actually did a 1:48, but his lap was invalidated, I believe.
Was that? Ah, right. Yeah. Okay. Right. Jono is up on the split time in sector 2. Let's see what he can do.
Bravo second, 1:04.8. Super soft, 2 super soft runners at the top at the moment. I'd say Syke.
Oh, we went a bit wide there. This is going to be a good
time.
time on the supers. Let's have a quick look. 1 minute. No, he's a bit slower. 1:05.4. Jono goes into 5th. On board with AJ, as AJ finishes off sector 2 on the softs. This is a slower lap by AJ. He'll need to go again. This will not get him into Q3.
Yeah, he's cranking
He'll
back up.
Need to go again. Yep. Robbo.
Let's have a look at Robbo.
Done again.
Just literally having a little flick through it at the bottom of the order we are. Guys who haven't actually set a lap time yet. Everybody is on flying now though. You know what, we're not even barely covered Kai, have we? Former commentary colleague of ours, way back in the day.
I always remember Kai's best ever commentary was a Spanish Grand Prix in a league we used to be in. All he said was, "Lovely move, beer and kebab. Lovely move." And I always figured that was like awesome. And here comes Robbo. Has he improved? No, he's improved slightly. Let's jump on board with Kai. 1:05.7. That puts Kai into 10th.
I believe he'll be going out again. You'd imagine, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm on board with Matt now. Matt's on a flyer. He's currently in 11th at the moment.
We've got 2 coming around. Haynes then has done a 1:06.3. That is not going to get the job done. Skillen?
No.
That's not going to get the job done. 1:06.2. So, I'd imagine that
this looks better for Matt. This is better for Matt. I think. Yeah, this looks better. This looks better. 1:05 puts him in 10th place. This has improved slightly.
That's where you want to be.
On board to the max. Also on the soft tyre. Last couple of corners coming up. No, he's been there. He's been the lap. Okay, Benny's in the pits at the moment. So who is go on board with Skillen again? Skillen's gone again. He has got a Williams in front of him.
I believe that is Haynes going slow. He's letting through. There you go.
Oh, lightning! I saw a flash of lightning on the screen. It's going to rain, mate. It's going to rain soon.
It is raining right now.
There's lightning. Yeah, it is. It is. Yep.
Everybody needs to get back out.
I wonder if Benny might have, if he's planning on getting into Q3, he's just screwed himself royally because he's not come out yet.
He's going to have to go back out, isn't he?
Or will these guys just sit tight? I mean, let's see what Skillen does real quick. This is looking, it's a bit better. It's nip and tuck.
It's much better.
Yeah, he's in the 7th. Yeah.
On a 5.4.
Because
AJ. Say this. Robbo,
AJ's improved this time. He's in the 6th. Robbo's in danger here.
He's given it up. Haynes given it up as a bad job. It looked like there was
Kai's coming back out. Looks like Kai's about to come out. Is he or not? No, I saw pit crew coming out then.
I believe that was
the max is sitting in there. Right, Benny's come out. Now, the question is how dry is the track going to be? Can he maintain full qualifying pace with a slightly tacky track? He's out on the softs.
1:05.6. 1:05. You probably say anything below 1:05.6. Robbo is in desperate danger here of getting knocked out in Q2, which is going to be possible with big shocks this league has ever seen. However, Robbo did, of course, have a low whirlwind of problems in Monaco. Robbo's called it.
Time from the session, yeah. He thinks that's going to be enough. Right, here comes Benny on a hot lap. He's just starting his hot lap. He's gone 1:04.8. Oh, it was invalidated.
That was his previous one.
Was it? Oh,
yeah.
Codemasters, sort your timing screens out. How many years have you had this game and you still can't sort out a simple thing like a timing screen? You're a disgrace. Give it up.
It took him 7 years so that we didn't have to retire on the track to commentate. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, track's getting greasy, mate. Benny's went a little bit wide then. It was just purely down to the lack of grip.
Just waiting for the spray to come up. If you do, you may as well retire. See that spray? Get out. No point. Game over.
I want to see what sector 2 times. He needs to be about a 16.2, 16.3 sector 2. Let's see. It's about to come up on the screen.
I don't think this is going to be good enough, mate.
16.0. I don't know. It's nip and tuck. It's 16.0. That's a good split time in the second sector.
You'll have to like sector 1. I believe that's going to let this go on Austria. I'm not going to go with it. I'm going to sit with beer for a moment.
This is it now. This is it. This is. Oh, we might have corner cut there. That could be a corner cut.
That's definitely invalidation. Surely it is invalidation.
Oh man.
It was a 6-0. That would have been that would have been 13th. Williams boys not themselves a very, very good day there. Your compadres in the Elite League.
Back on board of Kai. Kai's coming through the end of sector 2 at the moment. He's on the supers.
You know what? That is another cock up from. Oh no, it's not. I'm on the wrong tyre. What a twat.
16-1 second sector.
Yeah,
right, Kai's got 2 corners to go.
I was like, he's on the stuff. What are you on about? I was like, oh, damn it. We're good. Kai.
Oh, what can Kai do?
You can do an awful lot. What an amazing final corner that was. Kai is through here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's through. 105.2.
Now.
Nobody's on the cusp.
Here comes smoke.
Here comes smoke space.
It's Matt. Matt's going to be the next
one. And we got Matt.
The Max is back out there.
Oh, this is interesting. Robert is on the cusp. He's in 10th. What the lead car is, well, on board of Matt now. Matt's in a 16.3. First sector. That's.
He's had enough.
Yeah, it's getting slip. Well, that was an outstanding lap by Kai when you think about it. The track is getting tacky, and to post a 105.2 on the softs.
It's kind of remarkable.
What's the split time?
Was it
16.3, 16.2. He's been the lap. Yeah. Smoke screen. Let's to the Max first. To the Max first.
More runner up in our previous league. Max coming around. They're both literally together here on track, aren't they?
I don't think this is going to be quick enough.
Oh,
he's lost it. He's lost it. Max lost it.
Watch out! Oh my god! Right for a smoke.
Oh, it's not going to be enough.
His lap. The distraction. It wasn't. He didn't actually obviously drive into the track. He couldn't do anything about it. He was an absolute passenger.
No. But these guys are going again.
Gonna have to.
On board and Matt's still going. Matt's the lead car at the moment. Currently in sector 2. Yellow flags out. I think that's a Bingley's. Slowing down. The track is getting wet now. You can see the dry line starting to appear, where there's obviously offline is now quite damp. Yeah, they're struggling.
Game over for you. Skillen has retired. He thinks the next position is going to be good enough, and you know what? In this case, I can't believe him.
Matt's got to pick up 2 tenths in the last sector. That's what he needs to find from somewhere.
2 tenths will, but in 10th, literally 10th. That was a hell of a line by Matt.
I don't think it's quick enough, mate. He didn't get the speed on the exit.
No, it's not. Fantastic entry. Obviously, the exit is what matters, and hit the curve.
Right, smoke space. Last 2 corners. Oh, he's gone. Well, he's lost it, and that's a trash car.
Yeah. There's an old phrase in it. I believe it was Big Break. Good night, Vienna. There you go, mate, for those older viewers.
Yeah.
And to the Max is going to have one final stab at it.
Oh, no, Matt's gone off. It's too wet. There's spray coming up from the tyres. They've left it too late.
Yeah, you could.
Robbo is going to get through, I think.
Robbo has master stroke here, isn't he?
well, he was. I would say, I don't know about master stroke. It's a gamble that is just paid off. We're just going to stay on board to the Max though. He's still going for it. Let's have a look. The first sector was nothing special. Needs to be around about a 16.2, 16.3 sector 2 if he can keep the car on the track. That is, because it is getting awfully. Yeah, so you've got to be tiptoeing through there.
So to the Max see what he can do. Final go.
No, it's just
God,
you've got to feather that throttle around there. There's just no grip there. Yeah, he's well down. He's just
that's it. I believe we have our 5 eliminations.
Well, that was an exciting Q2, that's for sure. He's tried his best, to be fair. Give Max credit. He tried his best, but he left it too late to come out. So there we have it.
Watching out for.
There we have
he
it.
actually does his time with a 107.6. I think everyone might as well just retire now. I mean, unless the track's going to dramatically dry up in the next 20 seconds, which, you know, Co-Masters has thrown up some crazy surprises before.
Well,
but not this time.
he's the only. The other cars have already retired. There's only 4 cars that actually still haven't retired. So we're losing Benny, Max, Haynes, Matt, and Smoke Space from Q2. It's a top 10 shootout. Robbo, we thought it could be a shock. It really was, but he's just squeezed through to Q3. And I expect him to finish certainly Q3 higher than 10th, that's for sure.
54 1,000th of a second beer. That's what Robert got through on.
Yeah, it was close, man. It was close. And now the interesting thing now, of course, is are we going to have a wet Q3?
I think we've got to look at as well beer as well. Think about it. It's Sainz, Zaney and Bingley. Syke is pretty much on the same time as Towley, and Syke did his lap on softs and Towley on supers. We could have ourselves Syke Zaney's first ever victory in RRF1 tonight. Obviously a long way to go. Syke is an absolutely exceptionally quick driver.
This of course, this depends, of course, on what the starting weather is for the race. Will it be a wet start? We don't know, do we?
No one's actually said anything yet, which is pretty cool. I like that. Because the elements of surprise. Oh God, it's all going to be coming soon. There's
Rich Bishop in the chat there with the Murray Walkerism. Anything can happen with this race. It certainly can, and it normally does.
Usually does. Yeah. Good old Murrayisms.
Sarcastic message there from Ghosty. Sorry, Paz, I'll share the stream to a Christian group. Okie dokie. Hey, we are Twitch sluts. We don't care who you share the group as long as we get the views and the subscriptions.
So let the fucking devil for a donut, mate. I don't give a toss. I'll leave you with the rundown there. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of a cigarette.
Okay, you do that, mate. Okay, so the top 10 going through. We've got Cookie, Bravo, Towley, Zaney, Bingley, Kai, Air, Jono, Max, and Robbo will go through. We lose Smoke Space, Matt, Haynes, Max, and we lose, who was the last one? I can't remember now. Benny. Some split strategies there. The interesting runners are Syke, Zaney and Bingley, very, very fast there on the soft tyres. So they'll be starting on the softs, depending, of course, on the weather, as we look at another bull penis. But interesting to see what happens with Q3. Is it going to be wet? Yes, it's belting it down, as we can see there. So it's going to be a wet Q3. Not seen these guys race in the wet as such yet, so the interesting call is what the tyre's going to be. Is it inters or is it full wet? So I'd say looking at the pit lane, that's inters at the moment. Is it due to dry out before the end of qualifying? That's the question. Of course, these guys are going to be stuck with their dry race setups for Q3. Park Fermi, of course, is off because there's a glitch with the Williams at the moment. For you guys who don't know, the problem we have with the Williams is when you load your setup, it then puts you onto a preset setup, which is no good. But we are trusting that the guys don't change their setups. Yes, Rich, indeed. Yeah, will it be like F3 and F2? Well, it's looking that way, mate. I mean, Austria is that kind of track where, you know, the weather comes over the hill, be a lot of rain. You get showers. It doesn't normally rain for the entire race, though, does it? I mean, even watching the real Grand Prix on TV, it's never really rained for the full duration. We normally get wet, dry, wet, dry. Anyways, Kai's the first car out. He is out on the inters. I suspect it's not really wet enough yet for wets. Of course, we don't, as I say, we don't know what's going to happen, whether it's going to actually dry up during Q3. But Kai, I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. Nice to see him back racing. I've not commentated on Kai for a long, long time, so let's see what he can do. I've got no idea what the times we're looking at. I think, what do you reckon? What do you reckon, chat? 1:13, 1:14, if it stays on inters for pole?
Mid-13s, mate.
What do you think in the chat, fellas?
It was a hell of a cigarette, by the way. This was quality.
Yeah,
they're good ones.
Did you just literally not even like the cigarette, just inject it straight into your veins, or just throw it down your throat? That was quick.
Yeah, man, so it was a chomp. I lit with streams just to. Kai's going dramatically slow here. So I'd say that it's
Or is that,
unbelievably slow.
or is that his true race pace? I hope not.
Yeah, man. We'll be moving him down to F3. Obviously, to be someone off the lap. Right then, here comes the fun. I believe we've got Kai Pollock going around to start his flying lap now, and in typical Kai fashion, he flips the back end out.
Drop it into TV pod for this lap.
Always good to get a good kind of vision of the lap time on the first lap, so that as you do it as well, mate, well, that's just the way to do it, isn't it? Just to kind of give yourself a bit of an idea of the lines these guys are taking, especially with the kind of adverse weather conditions. We've both raced in intermediate conditions this week, and it is... I found it fun.
Well, I didn't. I stayed in the sticks, and it worked. It worked.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. There was no way I could do it. Just, it was annoying that I couldn't, because obviously it gifted the win to Forrester without a challenge, which was, well, obviously he had, I believe, I can't remember what his bloody name is now. He's changed his tag.
A bit of oversteer there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fishtailing back end there. Do you know what I'm thinking, Pos? If the weather forecast is to stay this damp during Q3, I would be tempted to put slicks on. There's probably just enough grip there to get a lap in faster than the Inters. Just a thought, just to throw it out
on
there.
that sort of cut-off time, aren't we? I know a lot of the guys are hanging around, and if you see Syke, if you have a look at the fitted tyres, Syke has actually just switched on. DRS is enabled.
And Robbo.
Call by you. DRS just enabled this second.
1:13.3.
3.
On board with AJ. Oh, he's on. What's AJ
Bravo.
doing? The timing screen's gone crazy.
Bravo. 1:13.7. And AJ, yeah, he's on his starting his flying out. I mean, it should literally stay on outlap until they cross the line, and that would be rather an ideal thing.
Right, Kai's going again. He's a 10th up.
Let's have a look at Kai then. It didn't look like the best lap by Kai at all, but it ended up being a rapid time.
This is where he made a mistake, and it's happened again. A little bit of skid there. The back end fishtailing out. The tyres searching for grip.
Such a hard corner turn 4 as well to kind of know whether you go into it. So you can go into it too shallow, run a little bit wide, go into it a little bit wide.
It is a tough one because you can literally gain 2 or 3 tenths by optimising your entrance and exit there. Oh, really struggling for grip there.
Aye. And that's
He's pitting.
Yeah. He's sticking
He's Johnny Bravo.
Bravo! They want Johnny Bravo.
No. That's not happening.
We've got AJ there.
Is AJ coming through again?
Yeah, the guys are all switching over to the Ultras now. It will dry out quick enough, so we're going to get AJ coming in. Yeah. Johnny Bravo didn't have a chance to come in, as he kind of around the right-hander turned left, which would have been quite an early.
Right, there's Ferrari coming out. Is that Towley coming out? Is it? No.
Bingley.
Who is that?
Is on his way.
Bingley, is it? It's Bingley.
Is this a bit too early? Possibly.
Well, they do have time. Well, I think what they might be looking at doing, these cars, they're looking at doing 2 more stints. They can get out there, get a quick lap in, get back into the pits, fresh set of boots on, and try and get that one flying lap. Really time that checkered flag, if you know what I mean.
Austria's a one track where you do have that luxury, don't you?
Yeah, they've just about got enough time to outlap, very fast lap, get back in, get back out again. Just.
Do want to apologise, guys. My voice is a little bit croaky on the stream. It is kind of basically the same as what yours did there. I think, to be honest with you, it's just a twitch thing. Beer's done extensive research into how it solved it. Some weeks it works brilliant. Friday, I think Friday's mic beer was perfect. Thursdays was perfect.
Yeah, I believe
Tonight
it was.
just terrible. It's probably got something to do with my biking connection, to be fair. But usually really quick. But Bingley is going to be starting his flying lap now, so we're going to get a little bit of an indication. We do have 5 cars currently out on track. Bingley is going to be the first one to set us. Go on, sorry.
The grip seems to be there. It seems to be there. Just watching Bingley in the last 2 corners, there's grip.
He threw that round. And when Bingley throws it round, he's feeling confident. Let's have a little look.
Yeah, I was going to say that wasn't confidence. Yeah, he threw it around there. He's got a lot of confidence in those tyres because he wasn't hesitant in the slightest. He just threw it around there. Nice, 16.3, yeah.
Though, it's like based on his stock tyres. So with that, but of course,
it was very good pace. I mean, for what I gather, remember from what I gather about Thursday, the delta times, the super softs is 0.4 on the ultras, and the softs are about a further 0.6 off the supers. Give you an idea. There's not a huge difference really. Some tracks, the difference between the harder and the softer compounds is quite big. This track doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, look at Britain. You go from mediums to the blue hards, and you just may as well not put them on. It's worth doing. I know the hards, obviously, you never wanted to stop Britain, but obviously, enough from myself because Billy got on the final corner.
It's been about 155, 151.
That's a
Okay.
nice lap,
I think the track is drying, so he has to get into the pits, I think, and get another set of tyres on.
Yeah, more than enough
that time won't last. Right, here comes like Zaney.
The guy who I've picked.
This is quicker. This is quicker.
Oh, this is rapid.
1 minute 4 something. 1 minute 47. Okay.
Is that the luxury still to come in? Just.
Kai Pollitt. In the Toro Rosso. 17. No, he's slow in sector 2.
Skillen was the guy coming round. He was the next guy on track doing a lap, but he is pitting in Skillen, so I believe he may have been validated and come back in and going back out again. We've got Kai.
Not bad from Kai. He was a bit slow in sector 2, but this is better. Has he got enough? Yeah, 1 minute 45. Good.
Validated.
Fourth place, it's invalidated. Oh, that's going to hurt him. But he can burn the set through now.
Off camera mine at least. Tally with the 1 minute 48 moves to the second, 1/10 of a second.
Robbo's still not come out. No,
Big
AJ's
one lap. Cool.
4-1.
But that is now effectively his qualifying error. Because of the speed that it takes the mechanics, or the lack of speed that it takes him to get a car into the garage, that is being qualifying effectively over now.
Right, just on board with AJ. Yeah, he's got Jono in front. I think he's going to have to get out of the way. It's still not right, mate.
He's been on for 3 weeks, man.
3 weeks now. Yeah. 16 flight sector 2. That's good. That's good from AJ.
That's rapid. He'll have flight sector 2, 3. I'm not sure what that is. Had a little flick through.
That might be Jono getting out of the way, actually.
Very good point.
Yeah,
wide by AJ.
Did he get away with that?
No, he didn't.
No, it was invalidated.
Comfortably second, that would have been. Leaf Psych is
right,
going
Robbo's
round.
coming out.
Yeah, nope.
And Robbo looks like he's coming out. Skillen's coming out. AJ's gone again. Well, these guys have got to. They've got to go again. They've got one shot at this now.
Cookie Chip is... Oh, no, Cookie Chip's... Oh, this Cookie's coming out of the pits now. I believe Rob will be following him up very shortly.
Sykes gone back out. He's on a hot lap. He's in sector 2.
Oh, no, he's...
Simple on board. Two corners to go.
Down. His fuel's down. He's running at 0 on the ERS. His side pulls into the pits.
He's fit.
Okay, that's...
Johnny Bravo.
Oh, Cookie Chip. Oh, I thought he was... broke. Sorry, mate. I thought...
That's right. Sector 3 in the Haas. Here comes Johnny B.
Bravo.
Let's see what he can do.
Especially with these mixed conditions, guys will be looking to take advantage of different grid positions to what they usually do manage. Johnny Bravo. Fourth.
Yeah,
nice.
goes to the fourth. Kai's coming back out. Cookie's on the hot lap. Here comes Jono.
Jono. On the corner.
It's tight, but no, I don't think he's lost it a bit there.
No, it's not.
Gone
that's
fourth.
a controversial thing because him and AJ practically had the same line. Practically.
Here comes
it must have been
Max.
looking away. Oh, Max, where is he?
Right, Robbo's on his out lap. He's coming down sector 2.
These guys are literally all gearing up for one last push. Bingley, amazingly, has managed to get back out there. So for me saying his qualifying's over, he's actually got back out and will just about get around.
Right, Robbo's just starting his fast lap. They're on board with Skillen at the moment.
See here, we do have
AJ,
but he's having another run next lap. But that's just to give you a little bit of an update there. Really lap time by Jono in the end, goodness me. And Bravo second, 1:04.5. Johnny Bravo provisionally on the front row.
Good
that
time.
Of course could change.
Right, Johnny gets out of the way. Here comes Skillen. Last 2 corners to go. This is looking quite good. I don't think it's going to get a pole, but it's not bad.
Gonna be up there second.
4.8 takes him a second.
Second place for Skillen.
Right, here comes Robbo. Let's jump on Robbo. No, Cookie's in front of him. We'll stay on board a Cookie. The Force India's running in convoy at the moment. Let's see what Cookie can do. This is quicker. This is good. This is a good lap. This could be challenging pole. This could be challenging pole. Yes, he's done it.
He's done it.
But here comes Robbo. Here comes Robbo.
Get to the threes. No, we're not 4-1.
No, he's third. He's third at the moment.
Bingley's still going round. Bingley's still round. There's so many guys on the lap. Tally. He's done it.
And it's gone pole. 1 minute 4 flat by 4 seconds.
Come on.
On board of Bingley. What can Bingley do?
Kai still coming round. AJ coming round the final corner. Jono's having a go.
Here comes AJ.
Oh,
No, he's lost
AJ,
it. Kai.
right
Here comes Kai. What's Kai done? What's Kai doing? 1 minute 4.3 into 5th place. Back on board with Bingley. Bingley's got in sector 3. Trying to get, see that little drag he was trying to get there.
I love that. Just kind of literally just stole that tent. Jono, how's ran wide?
Oh, this looks quick. This looks quick. This could be the pole lap from Bingley. This looks very, very quick.
It is!
Yes, I think he's done it.
Oh, these guys, man. These fucking guys, seriously.
Sub 1 minute 4. I didn't catch
Every
time.
week.
I think it was sub 1.4. I think it was about 1.3.8, something like that.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys are actually going to be the reason why me and you both get finished off, I think. This is remarkable every single week.
Yeah, well, there we go. So, quick rundown. Bingley, 1 minute 3.9. Sally, 1 minute 4.05. Cookie, third. Robbo, fourth. Just Skillen, fifth. Kai, sixth. Johnny Bravo, seventh. There's less than a second between the top 9. AJ couldn't get that good lap in. 3/10 between first and fifth. Anybody's race. I can't believe he started on the tyres now.
That was a 1 at 4.01. So that would have been good enough for third. But,
he put it on the chat. He had a 4-second lap. No wonder it was invalidated, mate. You've done some serious corner track to get a 4-second lap.
What a qualifying!
Wow, right. I am going for a quick cigarette, mate. I need to get my breath back after that before we
you
start.
will now be returned to the main menu. There are not enough players left to start the section. That's kind of embarrassing. I guess I'll have to jump back in a minute there.
You've been kicked out, have you?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
Right. Well, I'm just going to hand you back over to Pos to ad-lib then for 2 minutes whilst I have a very quick cigarette.
Get yourself off, mate. I'm going to be literally... I'm not even on the grid yet, by the way, so this is going to be a fun little intro. But I'm coming back in now. Bloody typical. Never had that message before, guys. Apparently there's not enough people to start a race, so we needed 19, not 18, of course. Another unbelievable qualifying, guys, and the biggest turnout in RRF1 history. So that is groundbreaking with a picture of the ball penis. Absolutely standard, of course. And we are now... Well, I am coming back into the lobby here. Hopefully there won't be too much of a glitch out. And it is a bone dry race, so I believe it's going to be the Robbo and Tally that start this off. So 18 drivers, guys. Of course, I'm just going to go on to the race director really quick. Obviously, I'm not hosting, I'm not streaming. Probably lucky I'm not streaming. I would have been kicked out 7 times already by now. But so we have 18 drivers. We've got the bottom 8 at the moment, all currently on the super softs. AJ, Syke, Skillen, Robbo, and Bingley now. Bingley, I believe last week started on the harder compound and managed to haul Robbo back in. So this could very well be a repeat performance for Bingley. A huge, huge opportunity for Bingley to finally carve his way back into this championship. I believe it's a good wholesome amount of points behind the guys. But of course he is going to be looking to get himself right back up there where in his own eyes he feels he belongs. He's proved he can hang with the top guys, of course. So we're just going to literally have a little check here. Nobody has been a naughty boy readied up. I believe we had, we didn't actually have we had a ready up in F2, but that was the only one this week. But yes, predictions on I think, guys, in the comments, get yourselves your predictions for the podium places. Me, I'm going to say the big 3 will be up there. Potential Psych, if he can stay out of trouble. Also, as well, you've got the likes of, well, pretty much anybody in this field at any given time going to absolutely smash it. Obviously, remember lovely Colt, who, of course, crashed out in Q1, sadly. He was an F2 and was literally a second quicker than all the rest. So, Colt, on his day, does have the ability to run at the top. And as you saw, Jono not raced for a while. He, of course, was originally in Elite League, had alternative arrangements, of course, on Sundays. I think it was kind of work pattern, etc. He transferred to Friday, and ironically got hit with a kind of work bug again, and well, in the end, put himself back into Elite League, as he can attend Elite League more than he can attend F2. So we thought, rather than lose the driver, get his ass back in the Elite League, and we'll be rolling. Welcome back, of course, our main commentator for today. I'll hand him back over to Beer just for the start of the race.
Thank you very much indeed, and I've just had a very good smoke. I'm currently making a cup of tea just to let all you chatters know what I'm doing, because of course it is on the tip of your minds what is Beer and Chat doing. Anyways, the guys are just having their 5-minute cool down, warm up, whatever the hell you want to call it, having a smoke, having a pee, having a crap, having something a bit more lively than a cigarette, who knows. Although we do drug test our drivers before we start, though, just covering.
Yeah, if it's not positive, you don't race.
Things. Absolutely, yeah. I actually got banned for when I was racing in WF1 for one race because I was too drunk in qualifying, and they actually banned me from racing. I thought I was quite quick though. I think I was in third or something. But I think they realised by my slurred speech that I was not fit to drive, so I was forced to sit it out.
Can you remember in ESR when Kai turned up trashed? It was
Kai turns up trash quite a bit.
Moments I've ever seen. Remember, obviously it was that Kai normally when he was just spinning everywhere, but we were just like, "What are you doing?" I remember he come into the party with us after, and he just basically it was ineligible what he was saying. Basically, like me on a normal day, but practically I. So Beer, 18 drivers still. Nobody's backed out. Nobody's left, which is fantastic. One of the best qualifying sessions that we have ever had, pretty much. But
it was an absolutely fantastic qualifying session. I had literally on the edge of the seats there with that final little stint there by everybody. We saw the times tumbling. Bingley at the end, bish bash bosh, give me that goddamn mofo pole. He did it with an amazing sub 1.4 lap for the race. I'm trying to wrap my brains now. There was a couple of guys who were on the supers who were quick in Q2. I think Sykes Zenny was one of them, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on the soft
tyre.
Was it?
Yeah.
There was an intriguing thing as well, Beer. Remember France?
What was Bingley?
When we did that together. It's the same. France, Bingley's on softs. The same as he was. Oh, here we go.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. That's the formation lap. Either that, or they're just very, very slow on the old clutch.
Working my way up and down the field, which hopefully proved to be a good spotter mate today. So we're all off. Everybody's off, which is nice. We've got Bingley leading the way, of course, in his red blob. Looking pretty good so far. I'm just kind of bumming the tyres up.
Well, there you are. For the guys watching the stream, we've got Bingley on the softs. We've got Townley and Cookie on the supers. Robbo is on the softs. Skillen's on the softs. That's your top 5 at the moment. A mixture of strategies going down. This is, if it stays dry, this is a one-stopper.
Yep.
Without a shadow of doubt. So the soft drivers will be looking to come. I'm not saying they're soft, as in not very hard, but you know what I mean. They're on the soft tyre. I think they'll be looking to come in between the pit window between lap 20 and lap 23.
Yep.
I would say. The soft drivers will be, the super soft runners will be coming in between 15 and 18. I'd say.
Really,
nobody is on the ultras because apart from qualifying, they are a complete waste of space on this track. They really are.
I've used them once. That was in the safety car that we had on F2.
Yeah.
You did cover that stream there, and that was only because I misjudged the weather. If I stayed on the supers, I wouldn't have pitted in.
Message from Dan. Go on, Clutchy. Slight problem. He's not racing tonight.
Oh dear. Jock says, we can go on if you want, mate.
But
safety car. Oh, here we go. We've had a safety car in both races, haven't we? However,
and of course, hello. And of course, we've also had rain during all the races. Sunny start, but then the rain comes. Will it stay dry? Will it be a wet race? We're about to find out.
Oh,
hold on to your seats.
Look at the state of the grid.
Buckle in. We're about to go racing at the Austrian Grand Prix. RRF1 Elite Racers, here we go. The race of the season in the making. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, we have 5 lights, and it is go!
In the end, let's have a look here. Cookie,
great start from Townley. Great start. Bingley's
skill
defence on the
down
inside.
field.
Towns have a look at the inside. Towley's taking it. Towley's taking the lead, I think.
run
Oh, he's
wide.
run wide though. Bingley's run wide. That's allowed Robbo through. Got the Force Indias. Got the Force Indias. Look at the inside.
Crash. Big crash at the back. Matt and Swanee. Matt Swanee at the back.
Cookie's taking the lead. He's forced Towley a bit wide there, but has Towley got the better exit? They're coming down the hill. Oh, spectator mode. Do me a favour. Do one. Not the, yeah.
I know what you mean. Awful cameras.
Towley goes
Awful
defensive.
cameras.
I think Cookie's got it. Yeah, Cookie's got it. Robbo's moved up to third. Bingley's dropped to fourth.
Then on the field,
Wow.
Haynes has moved up to 11th. He's just overtaken Smoke Space while those who are pretty much level on the grid. Swanee and Matt absolutely collided in turn one.
We've got Kyle over the back of Bingley. Now Bingley had a dreadful start. He was forced wide at turn one. Had to go off track and lost 3 positions. He'll be spitting feathers.
What
Kyle
a move,
runs
mate.
wide there.
Haynes into the points. What a move.
Haynes
Haynes
takes AJ air.
Look at this
Let's
scene.
drop that down the field a little
Jesus,
bit. Here we go.
everyone is together,
got the two.
barring Matt at
Yeah,
the back.
Oh, we've got the Red Bull making a move at the inside there. Who was that?
Smoke Space.
Hard to tell.
Oh, look at this. To the max. I'll be cocked up at the moment. There we go, that's better.
Jono
Eddie,
going on
lovely.
Zaney at the inside. No, he backs out on that one.
Eddie and Colt. Eddie's done Colt on the inside, so Benny moves back up to 14th place. Battles up and down the field here, ladies and gentlemen.
It is so close. You've got Sniper. Sniper is level pegging with Colt. Going up to the inside. Who's going to be bravest on the break-in? It is
Great
Sniper.
move
I
by
think he's got the
Sniper.
move down in the Renault. Great move there on the outside.
Really respectful driving by Colt there, but holy, he's going to go back here up the outside. I think Sniper should hold
No,
this. If he holds it,
yeah,
it's fine.
Sniper's got the line. Sniper's got the line there. And Cookie is flying. He's already taken a second on Towley already. He is
That is
flying.
remarkable. Cookie has had an awful season in his own
Haynes on Johnny
standards.
Bravo.
He's
Haynes and Johnny
split
Bravo
down.
side by side. I think.
You go on the
my
outside.
word,
What a move
Haynes
by
has gone.
Haynes.
He's done on the outside.
Oh, we got Pitter, Johnny Bravo. Bravo into the pits.
Now he's got some damage. Let's have a quick little look. Now
Oh, that's shocking.
is he going to bang? Will he bang the supers on again or go straight onto softs and then perhaps do a set on ultras at the end to try and get his race back in? He's going onto the
Second
soft
week in a row,
tire by the
mate.
looks of it.
The Haskars have been terrible.
Yeah, he goes on the
Bingley,
soft.
Bingley and Robbo. Bingley and Robbo.
Bingley's got it, I think.
No.
Now, it all depends on the exit, but Kai's right
He's
there as
moving
well.
DRS. Look at this battle.
They're side by side. I think Bingley's got it. He'll do it under braking.
Has Kai got it?
Yeah,
No,
he's
Kai's
got it.
everything
Yeah.
done.
Oh,
got it.
yeah, he's Kai's
Kai.
inside of Robbo.
Oh my God, this is
On the
clear.
inside, I think Kai might have it here. It's going to be nip and tuck here. Robbo's gone defensive on the inside. No, Robbo covers Kai off. Good drive in that.
Well, has he?
But Kai's having another look.
Yes, he has,
He's
John.
he back.
Kai needs to get back in rhythm now, because he's got skill all over the back of him. Oh God, we've got skill on the side. This should be an absolute cocktail waiting to happen. But they're behaving so far. Cookie Chip still out in front there, just to kind of update you. 0.9 seconds, just under a second
Haynes is
clear.
close on John, but I'm going to stay on this battle here. This is a great. Oh,
Do you want me to? I've never done this.
broadcast
Do you want me
mode
to-
sucks
do you want me
so
to-
bad.
Do you want me to stick on the battles lowdown mate, and give you a little heads up?
Yeah, I just want to
Which
stay on
usually
this
you do
battle
this,
for a
isn't
second. It's a great
Yeah, but
battle.
you're on the
Now
stream, so
they've all got DRS though. Robbo, Kai, and Skillin and Zany have all got DRS, so they might just hold position here. Is Kai going to have a look at the inside of Robbo? I don't think he's quite there. He needs a very good exit.
Very close to the back, by the way. And Hayes has just done Jono. Hayes is up 4 places, 5 places since the start.
Great
Brilliant
start from
work.
Haynes. Now Bingley is trying to
unbelievable
break
waste
that
of
DRS zone now of Robbo. He's trying to break Robbo, get that gap over a second.
So
At the
he's
front,
got
Towley's a
his
second.
facility, isn't he?
Yeah, Cookie's a second. Yeah, you cut across me. I've just lost my wing. You cut across me that bad. You just cut right across me. What a dirty, rotten commentator.
I'll lift the level.
At 8, Max has got past smoke screen. AJ's right on the back of Jono there. That looks to be smoke space to the max. That's the one now. DRS. Oh, smoke. The Renault went a bit wide there. In fact, both Renaults went a bit wide.
Here goes
Here
Bennett.
comes smoke space. Max has gone defensive. He gets the line. Psych Zany on Skillen. Coming up the hill.
Flick through.
The McLaren is right on there. Is he going to go on the inside under braking? He's having a look. No, he backs out. He's looking for a good exit here. Get that DRS toe down the hill. But of course, Skillen himself has DRS on Kai.
Battle for ninth here.
Yeah, John over there.
And Jono.
Yeah, this has been brewing for a couple of laps, this one. Yeah, and they just go for it under braking. He's got the move done, or has he? Yes, he has.
A little bit of
and he gives him a little love tap to say, that's my position, get out of my way. Great move by AJ, puts him up into the ninth. Smoke space and to the max are still fighting. We'll stay on this one for a second.
Literally,
all these cars have got, yeah, all these cars have got DRS on each other as well. That's the thing. So the lead car is the vulnerable car because the lead car, i.e. AJ, is outside of Haynes' DRS. So he's going to have to go defensive. There's like Zaney there, very close to Matt Skillen.
That's just separate issue, I think. No, it's a bit too far back, Benny.
Oh, there's almost contact there between Zaney and Skillen. Skillen's had to drop back there to the max. Let's have a look and see what he can do.
This is so close
on the Merc. AJ's had to go defensive. Max has had a look at the inside. Is he? Oh, he had a feint. And there's a Williams going through.
John lost a bit of wing there.
Benny's gone through on smoke space. Or has he? Smoke space is fighting back. But they've both got DRS as well, so it's even Stevens. Who's the bravest under braking? That's the question. I think. Whoa. I think
Benny's got it really nice.
It's tight.
Good driving. John went to the max.
Oh, look at and the Haas.
Smoke up the inside.
Look at that.
Benny up the inside.
Has he done it? There's going to be a bit of contact there.
Look at Sniper.
There's contact.
Carnage.
There's 4 cars.
Smoke's off.
There's 4 cars next to each other.
Oh no. Sniper tapped the inside of Smoke's car. Smoke down the 16th wing damage.
And Haynes up at the inside again. Oh dear.
Good grief. Smoke Spaceman's raced once again.
We've got lovely Colt. Here comes Matt on Benny. Having a look at Benny there.
The car round then.
No, he backs off.
Swanee spun, by the way, just for that. That's all he done in 16th. Swanee's not enjoying himself. Psych is killing. Psych on him. Clean through.
That move's been brewing for a couple of laps. That one.
Robbo.
Psyche says that.
Look at this up front. Off the fid.
He's caught Bingley. Yeah, don't forget Robbo is on the quicker. Is he? No, they're on the same tyres. So this is actually for net track position, and Kai's still hanging it in there. Kai needs to clear these two. He hasn't quite got the pace at the moment to clear Robbo. The problem is that Robbo's getting a DRS tug off Bingley.
I think got a bit of breathing space from behind now. Psych and Skillen are battling. Of course, Haynes having a nice sort of quiet run in 8th position there.
I expect no disrespect to Kai. I expect Psych Zaney to cruise up behind Kai. To be honest, he's got that pace. We saw that in the qualifying.
Yep. Battle for the final points paid position here. Just a little.
Now, can Robbo have a look at Bingley here with DRS? He's got the DRS toe.
Still another way.
I don't think he's quite close
in the background.
There's an overtake there. Haynes on Skillen.
Skillen running
here we
incredibly
go.
wide.
I think Haynes is going to do it under braking. Yeah, comfortably through there. Back on board with Robbo as he tracks down Bingley.
3-car battle for 12th.
Yeah, lovely. Colt's gone through, and Benny's gone through. Sniper is the loser there. He drops down to 14th.
Awesome
This
racing.
is the battle, the big battle for the third podium slot at the moment. You've got Robbo and Kai tracking Bingley. Robbo is desperate to try and get that move done. Bingley's picked up a 3-second penalty. Oh, that's the pressure building. That is the pressure building from a non-stop assault from the car behind. Smoke space is retired from the session. Sector 2
bizarre.
looks like is it a wipeout?
That looks like a complete wipeout.
Matt's got past lovely Colt. Matt's got past lovely Colt, and he is now just a head behind Sniper.
I don't want to interrupt you at that time. Colt's had a weird bit of lag when Smoke retired, and he lost 3 places. Colt literally went from 12th and Link ghosted and fell behind 3 cars. It's really weird. We've got a 5-car battle now.
We've got the 2 Renaults, Sniper and Matt, nip and tuck. We've got Haynes having a look at the inside there.
Oh my god, look at Smoke's car! Right in the middle of the road.
Hang on, 2 secs, mate.
Benny and John, I think.
Haynes has got the move done. Jono and Benny, this is so tight now. He's got DRS here. Is he going to hang it at the inside and try and do him under break in? It's tight. No, he backs off wisely. Wise move there. Trying to pick his spot. Lovely Colt is right up on, trying to get his position back off Matt. We've got the two Renaults running in convoy at the moment in 13th and 14th. This is so tight up and down the field. Sniper on Jono. He's so close in behind. There's 5 cars there within a fag paper between yeah, but there's a fag paper between the cars there. The two Renaults. Oh my
Renaults,
God! I didn't
Matt,
contact there. I didn't know. Good
Sniper,
Lord, what a battle between Matt and Sniper. Bloody hell, Jesus Christ! I actually thought they'd done. You ever seen that film, The Human Caterpillar? That was the Renault Caterpillar there. Those two cars, they were joined at the hip there.
Great reference.
But Sniper's going for it on Jono, and I think he's got the move done, going to turn one. He has
lost
contact.
Oh,
Yeah. There's a contact. There's a contact there.
Oh dear.
And Sykes Zany's done Kai. I thought that might happen. Sykes been cruising up behind Kai. Sykes moves into 5th. Jono is coming back at Sniper. Can he do it under braking?
Very close up front.
Towley's caught right up the front there. Towley and Cookie. I'm going to jump back onto that one. That is so tight. Robbo and Bingley, look at that, just 2 tenths behind them. I think. Get my breath back, man. Let's jump on board with Robbo.
Unbelievable.
Listen to the chat from Ghost saying Sykes says Skillen's braking early. Well, that's Skillen's prerogative. If he's the lead car, he can pretty much brake wherever he wants as long as he's not causing an absolute danger. Like breaking halfway up a straight or something. I don't see the issue. That's just me personally. Jumping down the field. We've got Haynes, Kai, Skillen. And Matt's got lovely Colt there with a move.
Yeah, Colt let him through, I think, mate. Colt's having some severe internet connection issues at the moment.
Oh, Towley on Cookie now. It's down to 2 tenths. Towley's on the Cookie. Look at the inside. Here comes Towley. He's got the inside of Cookie. Can he make this one stick? Yeah, I think Cookie's given the really good drive in there, but he picks up a 3-7 penalty. But Cookie's still there. He's going to hang it in there now. Towley, this is great driving. He's got DRS. He's gone immediately to the inside of the track, defensive, covering the lines. There's no way for Cookie to get through here. That is a textbook overtake and defence at the same time. Great stuff. Good to see.
Thinking about this a bit, a lot of these guys on softs are going to be holding the guys down on the super softs. This is literally going to be flip reversal.
Swanee,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, Psyche was on the softs and he took Kai's on the super softs. Swanee in the pits.
Always having a mare, Swanee.
Jump on Swanee. I want to see what's happening there. What's he going on? He has come out. Is that the supers? Yeah, he's come out and put a set of supers on. So he jumped back onto the field. Now, Towley will be looking to try and extend this gap at the moment. Bingley and Robbo and Syke are just going to try and keep in there. What's interesting is, because there's been battles up and down the field, the gap between the soft runners and the super soft runners is negligible. Bingley is 1.5 seconds down the road from Cookie, and he's got Robbo and Syke just behind him, who are also on the softs. So Towley and Cookie have got to get the hammer down. They are being caught.
Perfectly poised, isn't it, to be one of the craziest Grand Prix? I think Grand Prix.
Matt's close on Johnny. Johnny Bros picks a penalty. That's unlucky. Here comes Matt on Jono. Is he going to take a brave move at the inside? He's going for it, and I think he's done that. Yes, he's done that. But Jono's coming back. And Jono's got the DRS. Jono's got
the activation point is right before the corner. Right before the corner, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Man. So
move
don't get the move done, basically. Yeah, Jono's got the position back. He's like, you want 13th? Just how badly do you want it? Not as bad as me. So Jono gets the position back. But Matt's not going to give that up in a hurry.
Cookie chip would be dropped by Towley. No, Cookie chip's
not getting dropped. It's 4 tenths.
That's to say,
but Bingley is catching them, and he's dragging Robbo and Syke along for the ride as well.
6 cars with him. Jesus Christ!
Skillen's close on Haynes again.
Bingley's made a mistake. Exit turn 1.
Well, here comes Robbo.
Huge chance.
Is he going to be close enough to get a move at the inside? Is he going to set up the inside of the braking? He's having to go. No. He backs off. But he's got a great exit. Robbo got a great exit. What he did, he just hung back a little bit. So he maximised the speed.
Thread the needle. Thread the needle.
Broadcast mode, sort it out. Broadcast mode, sort this shit out. I can't see all I'm looking at is a cowling. Robbo's got the move done. Robbo's got the move done.
Skillen just Matt and John are still kicking the crap into each other for 13th place. It shows the passion, isn't it? And by the way, Max has overtaken Aid Day. Now
Bingley might look to get the position back there because he's now going to have the DRS toe, and Zany is just right behind him. Look at that 3-way dance for 3rd, 4th and 5th. We have a Force India, we have a Ferrari, and then we have a slightly dodgy looking orange McLaren. this is going to be nip and tuck. I think Bingley's going to look to make a position back here. He might not get it done the start-finish straight, but certainly going up the hill, I think...
He's not the only one.
Towley's got a penalty. Towley's got a penalty, yeah.
Everywhere.
And look at this. Robbo is now under serious pressure.
Look at this.
Yeah, he's got to do a defensive drive up here. Bingley's going to have a look at the inside, I think.
He's got it already.
Under braking, yeah, he's got it done already. He's run a bit wide. He's run wide, and that's going to allow Zaney back through as well.
Too far back.
Not quite close enough. Yeah, Robbo's covered it off there with Bingley going that little bit wide. He was just trying to outdo him on the brakes there, and just outbraked himself slightly. Wow, what a race we have here, folks. Skillen is tracking Haynes, just 3 tenths behind Haynes to make that 2 tenths. Fastest lap from Lovely Colt there. 1:07 on brand new supers.
So far behind though.
And yeah, AJ's just made a move on AJ. AJ's just made a move on Max. Now Max not going to take that line down.
Look at Benny from nowhere.
And that's allowed Benny. Benny's just slingshotting his way right behind him. Here comes Max. He's going to have a look at the inside, going to the... don't do it there, whatever you do. That's it. But I think he's going to get him on the start-finish straight.
I lied. And Haynes and Towley and Kai in the pits. Early stop.
Right, they've ditched their supers. Robbo's 3-second penalty. Here comes Haynes, I think. I don't know. Who is it? Benny, sorry.
Bingley on Robbo as well. The 3 of them are still pretty much linked.
That sounds... And look at Sykes Zaney again. He's going to... Now he's got a lovely draft off Bingley, but Bingley does have DRS. Can he send him one up the inside? He's having a look. Bingley had a look at Robbo there closely. Look at these two.
Skillen and Haynes.
Look at these 3 guys. They are so 3 together, these 3. Skillen's just 1/10 off now.
Unbelievable up and down the field, guys. We have to...
Kai's binned it. Kai's binned it.
Where? Oh, I
don't know. But he binned it.
Oh, exits in 3. Yeah, Ben. Many people got caught out. They didn't make your race as well.
Oh, they spins it round into the right-hand barrier, doesn't it?
Yep. Which means the battle for third has been elevated into the battle for first after Towley and Cookie Chip has now just in the pits. Haynes comes in.
We've got Cookie in the pits.
Interesting to see where Towley doesn't need this. I mean, Benny will be pitting very soon, but he's going to be coming up to the battle between Max and AJ very, very shortly too. Where's Cookie going to come out? Oh, Towley's left him. What
Bingley on Robbo. They're nip and tuck. I think Bingley's got it done this time. And Sykes Zaney, I think Bingley's got it done on Robbo. He just needs to go defensive. Robbo's going to have a little cheeky look at the inside. Is he going to be brave? Surely not. No, Bingley's gone defensive. He's not going to get through there. Sykes on the look. Under braking. It's tight. Bit of a corner cut there from Sykes, but he's alongside Robbo. But I think they're going to hold position here.
Skillen 4th, AJ 5th.
Message from AJ 5th. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at that. Message. Okay, now.
AJ's straggled through. No, that's okay. Quick message from Forrester in the chat. No shock there. That's also referring to Kai binning it. Yeah.
He's been saying that still mine for 3 years. Just recorded it for us.
Here comes AJ and Max. AJ's all back at Max and Benny's just behind. I think we're going to have to wait for the start finish straight. Sykes Zaney on Robbo, 2nd and 3rd. Robbo's under severe pressure here. Sykes bails out, but I think he could have him up the hill there if he gets a good exit.
Bingley's off. Bingley's off again.
He's made a mistake again, and that's going to allow Robbo certainly to come through here. But Robbo's going to get out of this one. He's going to the line. No, he's not. He's under severe pressure now from Sykes Zaney as well. He gets a good exit though. He's going to chase Robbo down, and he's got the DRS back on Robbo. And nice broadcast mode. Give me an engine power
this time.
I can't see what's happened there. Bingley's done him on the inside. I think Bingley's got this one. And Sykes Zaney is right in there again. What a battle.
Fucking hell.
Lovely Colt Stand Sniper for 12th place.
Colt on his comeback drive.
These three cars are just absolutely nipping. Sykes Zaney, yeah. I've just taken a quick pause I was taking a quick pause there just for 2 seconds to get my breath back. Now Bingley's going to be under pressure from both guys. Here comes Sykes Zaney. He's going to have a look on Robbo. Is he? Surely not. But DRS, he's pulled out. Is he going to try and send one up the inside under braking? He is going to do it. He has. But Robbo's going to come straight back at him.
I'll tell you what.
But they've both got DRS on Bingley.
People. That was brilliant. That move was absolutely brutal but brilliant. Here comes Robbo on the...
Oh, now. Oh, that was so tight.
Jesus.
Wow, that's a great move.
Borderline
And,
beside
yeah,
unbelievable.
Robbo's
driving.
going to have another look at Syke here, I think, coming down the hill. They're going to have
Syke
to watch that
and
'cause they're so close to They're so close to Bingley's car, they're going to risk a collision. Here comes Robbo, the inside under braking. No, I think he backs out there. Towley's moved ahead of AJ. He's taken AJ to move up into 5th.
Central team orders there in the South camp. Towley is 5 foot.
Now,
But Towley's 5 foot.
but I'd say looking at the times, Towley's already comfortably in the lead of this race. Comfortably in the lead. By the time because he's pitted and these guys have got to come in yet, and the gap he's only 11 seconds behind the leaders with a pit stop in hand because he's made his one stop. Bingley's peeled off. That's quite early for the supers, but he's going to try and cover off Towley.
3-second penalty as well for the late entrance to the pit lane. I remember back in our earlier side days, mate, we used to go absolutely schizo over that, but obviously as long as he doesn't murder anybody.
Towley's going to clear Bingley, but Bingley's going on to the softer compound. But can he make these last at pace for 17 laps?
It's more than that, but it's half the race.
No, 17 laps to go. He'll make them last to the end, but can he maintain pace? But we saw the last race in France. Yes, he could. We had the same conversation, and he got quicker and quicker as the race went on older and older tyres. Yeah,
remarkable end of the race.
Haynes on Bingley, that's the latest battle, but I think Bingley's going to pull away. No disrespect to Haynes, but I think Bingley will pull away now on brand spanking new supers. Syke Zaney has just pulled out a little bit of a gap, 6 or 7 tenths on Robbo, but Robbo's still in DRS. Skillen's been doing a quiet race, but he's been busy, but he's been quiet in terms of the top 3. He's now sat in 3rd place. He is only 4 seconds behind. Syke Zaney has pitted. Robbo basically.
It's possible. Robbo just has to go deep.
Yeah, Robbo's going to have to put in some laps of his life now.
So, mate, if there's one person who can do it, it's the championship leader. Skillen, I believe, is in the pits as well. So this is, I'm guessing.
Towley isn't. This is what I said about Towley. He has now cleared all the cars that were in front of him. This is his race to win. He has got a pit stop in hand on Robbo in front of him. We've not even looked at Cookie Chip here, Bear. He's in a quiet little third as well, second place here. Yeah, he'll be a little bit disappointed though, Cookie, to be fair, because he's lost a lot of time on Towley. Those two are battling for the lead. He's dropped 5 seconds in the pit stops. Looking at the lap times, when Robbo pits, he could end up coming out about 5th place, mate. Quite some way down. This is what I said. This is what I said about the deltas between the softs and the supers is only 3 or 4 tenths of a second, and this is the problem for the guys who started on the supers.
AJ and Bravo. AJ fresh supers gets moved uncomfortably. AJ back into 9th. Bravo's pitted. Let's find out.
Yeah, he's
5 seconds.
He had to. 5 second stop and go for speed. I think he could come out behind. He's going to come out behind Zaney. I think it's going to be nip and tuck between him and Skillen. To be quite honest with you,
that is Robbo's chances of a win. You would say evaporated.
Yeah,
come down the main straight.
Yeah, watching that. That's Zaney. That's Zaney on Haynes. Yeah, Robbo's come out behind them.
Jesus, man. With a 5 seconds shaboodle as well. That's not going to do any favour to Robbo. Oh boy. He's going to go back.
And Haynes has taken Zaney back again.
Zaney's got
the switch back. Oh, whoa, no. Oh, what's happened there?
I think Haynes didn't hit the side. I'm not going to put the thing on Syke there at all. I think they were side by side. Haynes just turned into him. When the road kinks a little bit up to the left, when he got up the little kind of over the hill, over the crest, just tapped back at the side of the car. Great recovery.
Well, basically, the pit stops. The only guy who has to pit at the moment, it'll be in terms of top 10 is Johnny Bravo, who's still in his original softs now. For Robbo, he has got to clear. What's the gap? About 8 seconds between him and Towley. He is on the quicker tyre. He's 8 seconds down. Bingley on Cookie. Bingley has caught Cookie.
Towley's going to fend off Bingley as well. He's cycling the 106.7. Rapid time has been.
Zaney with the undercut Robbo worked. He gained about 1.3 seconds. Robbo's 2 seconds down then. That worked really well for Zaney.
Sniper Renault's having a
inspiring
race, aren't they? I think Bravo.
They were having a great battle though. Sniper and Matt have been at it. Teammates have been at it all race. Fastest lap from Max there. 1.6. Well done. So lovely Colt is looking to make a move quite soon, possibly on Johnny
Colt's gonna be for the
Bravo.
points.
Matt's taking sniper. Matt's taking sniper. They are side by side, the two Renaults. Don't bin it, guys. Don't bin it, whatever you do. Excuse me.
His name's still Abdo. He'll be absolutely pulling his Adams apple.
Sniper's got it back. Sniper's got it back, though. There's no love lost between these two Renault drivers, that's for sure.
Oh, they love that.
Up front, though, Bingley is now down to 3/10 off Cookie.
This
and
is
Sonic Zany is catching. Sonic Zany is catching the pair of them.
Bravo just sitting at 2 seconds down. Not really making many inroads at the moment. But the key thing is when Bingley skill
3-second penalty. Here comes Bingley.
Yep.
Up the inside of Cookie. He's on fresher tyres. Yeah, Cookie gave him room there. Good driving. But Cookie now is going to be sat behind him. But Bingley's got the DRS. But Cookie is drafting him all the way down. Bingley's staying on the right, staying defensive. Moves back onto the racing line. There's nowhere for Cookie to summon at the inside there. So Bingley moves up into second place. He is 4 seconds down on Towley on fresher, softer tyres.
Renaults are still kicking the crap out of each other.
They're swapping positions all the time. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
They remind me of them downloadable content, don't they? The Renaults at the moment. How you just watching the main game and they just kind of flick over to the side mission and see the Renaults just kicking the crap out of each other for 13th place. But amazing.
To the max on Colt.
Bravo, just a little bit of the thing, mate. Bravo has let the two of them go. I think he's just gone, right, through you go, guys. I'm on 20 lap all times. Bingley with a 6-6. Bleeding out.
I think Johnny Bravo needs to pit. If he wants to get any chance of points, he needs to bin these tyres down, get on the quicker tyres. He's going to lose too much time. Sonic Zany is now right up on Cookie.
Skillen and Haynes.
Skillen's taken Haynes.
First corner.
Max has gone through. Lovely Colt's made a mistake. He's run wide.
And mate, I think Bravo must have been listening to you. Subliminal message there, caught hold of that really nicely. Jono has just fallen down the order like an absolute stone. I know he did have wing damage, but Jono and Swanee racing 15th and 16th here. Hopefully they'll be able to improve come next week.
The interesting thing, Pos, is that Robbo is making absolutely no impression on Sonic Zany at the moment.
Nothing.
Absolutely none.
It's, do you know what? It's almost uncharacteristic, isn't it? It's really uncharacteristic. I've noticed the last few races, Robbo, when he's been following, when he's up front, he's just gone. You know,
he's gone. But yeah, he's I don't know what it is. Whether it's something. Whether he doesn't like to see a car in front of him, i.e. he likes to pace himself. Some drivers are like that.
Possibly.
I don't know. Sonic Zany fastest lap, 165. He's now just 1/10 behind Cookie. He's going to have a look now. He backs out. Looking backwards there from Cookie's car. But Sonic Zany's going to have a run up the hill here, surely. But Cookie's got DRS on Bingley.
Oh, Cookie, I actually forgot about that. I was just watching him go on.
But Bingley is catching Towley at a rate of knots.
This is going to be one of the craziest
Towley,
finishes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Towley could find himself swamped by 3 cars very shortly.
Colt pitted, and
I thought Towley had this race in the bag, but it's not the case. The super sauce are now starting to really switch on, which they weren't doing earlier.
I believe they're coming round to Swanee, mate, as well.
I think it's because the track temperature is now improving.
You'll find the super soft runners will have an amazing rip in comparison. I know we found that yesterday. On Friday, sorry.
Here comes Sonic Zany on all over the back of Cookie. Sorry, mate. Last two quarters, he's just trying to get a really good exit here. I think he's going to have him here. He's going to pull out, make a move. Cookie's gone defensive, but Zany's going to send one up the inside here. It's all under braking. Who's brave under braking? Oh, there's a bit of love tap there. Love tap. But
hello.
No, that was clean. That was
it was fine. It was more of a hello handbags moment.
Yeah. Zany's got that move done. Now I think Cookie's going to have the DRS though, isn't he? Down the hill. I think they're too far behind Bingley.
Syke doesn't. You're correct. Syke doesn't there, mate.
Yeah, Cookie has a DRS, but he's not close enough.
And also he's on the one soft tyre now, isn't he? So Syke's.
Of course, the interesting thing to think about though is if these guys are pushing the supers too hard, they might start to go off at the last 2 or 3 laps, where the softs might still be fine. Now Bingley is down to 1.3 seconds on Towley. Whether Towley's holding a little bit back, I don't know, but he's certainly going to be coming under pressure now. He's going to be starting to see that red blob getting bigger and bigger in his rear view mirror. But Bingley himself is under pressure from Sonic Zany. Well, Towley needs to just to gain points, doesn't he? To gain points on Robbo, he needs to finish clear of Robbo to increase his lead at the top of the table. But Bingley, a win here, he's starting to claw that gap back on the top two drivers. If he can catch them past Howley.
And then you've got the added facilitation of penalties as well. This race has so
well,
many
we
more
know there are
dimensions.
penalties. Yeah, we know there are penalties. Bingley is now within DRS of Towley. He now has DRS toe. Sykes Zaney just outside DRS.
Matter of time, this.
Yes. Haynes is closing up on Skillen. Sector 3.
Colt.
Sector 3.
Oh no.
Colt's gone. Wasn't actually having a bad race, Colt. He was, done some good laps on that new set of tyres. Yeah.
Really gone, there's a question, just on board this morning. Wow, he went quite fast to the left.
Bingley, 5/10. Bingley's just half a second now on Towley. That's it. Bingley's going to be looking to make a pass, I think, within the next lap or two.
Just want to make a point out there as well that Colt's car is currently stuck like a dart in the wall, which is quite amusing.
Cookie chip, 3-second penalty.
I think that's his first.
Robbo has caught Cookie. I think Cookie's made a mistake somewhere. He did drop back a little bit, I noticed, on Sykes Zaney. And Robbo's now on the charge.
2 seconds, the gap now between
just a
Cookie and
quickie. I
Syke.
wish people wouldn't... I noticed Lovely Colt left the session. I wish people wouldn't do that during the race. I really wish they wouldn't do that.
It doesn't have as
Stay
much
to
of
the
an
end,
effect as
just
it
watch
used
it.
to. But yeah,
No, it's not.
me
It's
personally,
not.
I'd
It's just
stay to the
watch
end.
the race.
Yeah,
Watch the race, you know.
People do rage,
Absolutely.
we know that. You know what I mean? I mean, like I've done it myself as the host. Which
Do
is
they?
taking a
Rage?
slap on the wrist.
Nah, I'd never rage. Ever.
You were
I
fine.
wouldn't do that, mate.
Mate, you're the reason why Wixter and Dan Bennell's kind of come into the party timidly now. Check out that, I believe it was the Chinese Grand Prix podium, I think it was, wasn't it? Or the Baku Grand Prix, Azerbaijan. That was one of the best podiums done.
Yeah, I enjoy scaring people. The reason why I'm stuck on this battle at the moment between the two Force Indias is it's a toss-up between this and the battle between the two
I'm on the
lead
front
cars.
battle, mate. I'm on the
the
front
gap's
battle.
the same.
I believe Bingley's got
Bingley's got
on top of
DRS
it.
now.
Here we go.
Is he going to make a move at the inside? I don't think he's going to do it now, but he might make a move up the hill, I think.
The gap I believe the
Robbo
gap
is-
in the championship is literally 19 points or 18 points. If they stay in these positions,
Here comes-
which I can't see him doing.
Bingley's at the inside. Is he going to make it stick? And I think Robbo's going to do exactly the same thing. This is so tight. No, Robbo backs out. Bingley's got the lead. And he
Bingley
goes
did it.
DRS down the hill.
Bingley takes the lead for the second Grand Prix running. This is identical circumstances between this and France.
Jumping back
Exactly the same.
Here comes Robbo on Cookie. And Robbo.
Look at the
Oh,
Force
did he
India's
outbreak
battle.
himself? Cookie's fighting back, but I think Robbo's got it done this time. Yeah, Robbo's got it done.
One thing you've got to look at though is that Cookie has a guaranteed 5th position, which is going to help his championship out immensely. And Force India in the Constructors' Championship as well, remember. Because obviously with the likes of AJ struggling down there, you've got Swanee, of course, all the way down in 16th. Syke, of course, being the storm cloud this week.
Yeah, the interesting thing now is Towley is under serious pressure from Zaney. Serious pressure.
We may have a Robbo and Tally
0.4
battle.
seconds, 0.3
Swings
seconds.
the other way, isn't it? Tally going to be saved here by DRS.
Bingley didn't get the best exit there. He's had a few problems there, turn 1, turn 2. He's been scruffy there at times.
It's after the curve. It's really weird. It's like he gets around the corner and then makes a mistake. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's really weird, but he is now under serious pressure from Towley. He's got both the cars behind him have got DRS toes in. This battle is not this is not given. This is not given, I tell you that.
Remember, Bingley pitted in remarkably early as well, so it may go swings and roundabouts. I'd say Syke is pretty much one of the top guys to, well, obviously he's one of the top guys to win it, but you know what I mean. He's going to be one of the guys to look at, and Haynes and Skillen are having a really slump battle as well.
I'm going to keep an eye on the gap from Zaney down to Robbo as well. It's 3.3 seconds. I want to see if that gap comes up or comes down.
Robbo needs to shake off Cookie very, very quickly. Maybe a team orders it, just asking Cookie just to hang on to the back of him.
Bingley's had a good couple of few corners there. He's just extended out a little bit. He's got a bit of breathing space, but Towley has now got Zaney is going to make a move out the inside like he did before. And Robbo, I think it was. Here he goes. I think he's going to get this one done. Robbo's going to have to go defensive, yield the corner, I think. Yeah, Zaney goes up in second place. Very good move. Can Towley fight back? They've both got DRS because, of course, they got toes off. Towley got a toe off Bingley. So it's not
Still
quite
within
over yet,
DRS
but I think Zaney's got it. I think, yeah, he's got it. He's got the move done. Good drive by Zaney. Moved up to second place.
Syke is having a cracking race. Absolutely cracking race. And look at Haynes on skill, and these two are still going at it.
Yeah, Haynes has got through, I think, but he's got the
Side by
DRS.
side.
Yeah, Haynes has got the DRS. Oh, he just grasped it a little bit there. He's going to lose a bit of grip going into this corner. Drop the right rear there into the grasp. I think he's okay. Johnny Bravo on Jono. Johnny Bravo. Oh, mama, what a move. Gets that one done
11
there.
seconds over. It's a good 20 seconds off his teammate. Max is currently in the points. I think this is really Bravo.
Yeah, Johnny's on the ultras. He's burning through these ultras now, but he's
Johnny having a really good comeback move there on the side. Yeah.
Jono's not giving it up yet, though. It's side by side. They are literally side by side. Jono's on the inside. Oh, Jono's moving. Look at that. Jono's back through again. Johnny Bravo's on the outside. Oh my God.
I don't know why I thought he was at fault there, but that was clean as a whistle. The two cars were literally
Yeah. He's held it though. He's held it. Jono went back on the inside, but
Bravo back.
I just caught the end of that. They're coming down the hill. Cookie's got the lead back. And Cookie's, of course, got the DRS toe as well because it was activated before the corner.
This is disastrous. Haynes and Scott still kicking the crap out of each other.
They're side by side again coming down the hill.
Oh my God.
Skillen's at the inside.
We're on
Skillen's got it under braking.
What's
What's going to happen here? Skillen's got it.
Has he got it now?
Skillen's got it. Yeah, I think he has now.
These races go way too quickly.
But hey, you know what's going to happen? Haynes is just going to come back up again, turn 1, turn 2.
Oh my God!
Is like, you know, crazy racing.
Quite a lot of shouts out to Benny as well. Ben, the Williams boys have both had really quite solid races. Also, I know they've been involved in a lot of incidents and action. But by the way, this race isn't over yet, because we've got just under 4 laps to go. And Psych Daddy is on Bingley's ass. We're getting a race to the line, ladies and gentlemen. And
yeah, just letting you know, the top 3 are dropping. They're starting to drop Cookie and Robbo. Cookie is holding up his teammate. Robbo's going to be fuming there because Robbo had to clear Cookie
with that 5-second penalty back.
And Haynes again on Skillen. Haynes on Skillen.
He's run wide.
He's done it again. No, but he's going back inside again.
Bill Murray, Groundhog Day. There you go. Younger viewers, research.
Here comes Skillen up the inside. Is he going to make it stick? It looks like he's going to do it under braking. They're side by side, having no contact. I do not know. They're side by side now. I think Skillen's got it again this time. But Haynes on the inside. They are throwing 2 cars through there. Skillen's got it back. Awesome. Zany down to 4/10 on Bingley. He is really challenging Bingley. Make that 3/10. Oh my word, I'm going to jump on that one. Here comes Mike Zany. Can he do it coming up the hill? They've both got good exits. Bingley needs to nail it up the hill.
I almost got the arse to go back to Skillen because I know what's going to happen.
they're going to swap. Here comes Mike Zany on the outside. Bingley went defensive on the inside. It's the switchback. It's going to work, possibly, is it? Bingley can't go defensive now because he's got Zany right up his inside. He's going to have to hold his line. Zany's going to have this, I think, under braking. Yes, he's done it. I think Bingley's still hanging it through. He's still hanging it in there. But I think Zany's got it. Yeah, he has. Zany takes the lead, and Robbo's got past Cookie at long last.
Unbelievable.
But Cookie is still not giving up.
Left the session there. Alex has left the session.
Do we try and invite him back in because I didn't see him? Yeah, he was sat there in 10th.
There's only 3 laps to go.
Bingley is right back on Zany. He's not giving this up. Bingley's now got the DRS and Zany. Zany goes defensive on the inside, moves back onto the racing line to take the corner. That's fine because it's all done before the corner, before the braking zone. But he's run a bit wide there. That's going to allow Towley to cruise back up behind Bingley because Towley also has DRS on Bingley. Now Robbo's cleared Cookie. Can Robbo make any impression on Towley, which is a big rival for the championship?
Oh no! It's pitted to the max.
And Haynes, guess what? Just to let you know, shock of shocks, Skillen's just got past Haynes, and Skillen's got past Haynes again. My God, what has happened? This is like mental. They did their swap positions, mate, and it came back again. I was looking at the timing screens.
Ran amazingly far wide. I just literally clocked on at the end. Skillen was miles.
He's dropped a second. Oh dear, he's dropped a second. Right, we have got, by God, just 2 laps to go. Johnny Bravo obviously passed the max there. Sector 3, what's happened in Sector 3? Yellow flags out, I can't see anything. Right, here we go. Last lap
as well. Mapped in the points.
Yeah, last lap of the race. I'm staying in the top 3 now. Can Bingley close it down on Sykes Zaney?
What a remarkable Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. Rounding out an absolutely sensational.
Cookie, by the way, has not given up on Robbo. He's right behind him, mate.
Can you believe this? This is ridiculous.
I think Cookie's going to have a look down the hill. I'm just going to stand ball really quick. I think Cookie's going to have a look down the hill. Biggie's having a look on the side. He's too far back. Oh, bit of a lock up there from Zaney, but I think if anything that helped him. It helped him get a better exit. Cookie, Robbo.
Nearly did him.
Oh my God, they're so close.
Robbo was going to be chucking things across the country. A Cookie, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I think no mistakes now. Bingley's Zaney's just done enough. There's 2 corners to go. As long as it doesn't go wide. Famous last words.
And we can't
for the
really
last
say
2
won the
corners.
race.
Here we come.
I'll keep my mouth shut here. This is on you.
Well, Zaney is coming through as the first person past the checkered flag. Bingley, we know, has got a penalty. So has Towley. Towley's got it. Zane's got penalties. Here comes Cookie and Robbo. I think Cookie and Robbo penalties. Robbo, yeah, they're both carrying penalties.
Wow.
Well, Towley from nowhere. He kept it. I know he had. I'm sure he had 1 penalty.
Haynes,
But he has somehow got through. Skiller's got a 5-second penalty.
Yeah. Eddie goes to 7th. Williams 6th and 7th. AJ.
Skiller's dropped down. Skiller's dropped down to 9th.
Holy moly.
Oh, but my goodness me, guys, what a race. Somehow Towley, because he kept his nose clean, I think he was just carrying just the 1 penalty, which I think happened right at the start of the race. I could be wrong on that, but memory serves me right. He takes the win. Zaney takes 2nd. Great drive. Superb drive from Zaney. Really, some great overtakes. Bingley tried as best as damn he could, but dropped the 3rd.
So the Max got back in. What the hell?
Oh,
that's the Max's one.
Did he score? Yeah, we know that's... And he won it. Yeah. And he won it by 37 hours.
Fuck's sake. And look, he's celebrating like he has. Fucking kill me now. Unbelievable. I'll bring the guys
just a quick message from the chat there. Yes, cheers, Jock, Ghost. Yeah, cheers. Ghosty, do me a favour. Take your tongue out of Zaney's arse, please. It's just it doesn't look good. Yeah, Bishop there. Damn, what an amazing race. You took the words right out of our mouths. What a stunning race. Here they are.
Unbelievable.
3 drivers on the podium. Wow, what a race. What a race. Yeah, I do agree with Ghost, though. I am going to give Zaney... He's my vote for driver of the day. He didn't win the race, but my God, he gave us some entertainment. That was a superb race. So, yeah, he's my personal vote. I'm at Pos. What do you think?
I don't even know, mate.
I think Zaney. It was stunning.
Weirdly, I'm probably going to agree with you in this case. To be fair, there were so many candidates today. I'm not speaking of it.
As you can see there, well, to the Max, our race winner, winning it by 37 hours. Great drive there by To the Max. Absolutely stunning. I don't know why Bingley used to win the party, because the Max beat him by 37 hours.
We need to get to the Max today. Like, we
need to kick him out. Right, okay, so we've got Towley, we've got Sykes Zaney, and we've got Bingley joining us for the post-race interview. If you'd like to include your audio, gentlemen, if you haven't already. And first of all, I'm going to talk to our race winner, Towley. Well done, my man. Unusual not to actually cross the finish line as the winner, but on penalty countback, a win. And a great drive, because it looked like once the guys with the supers had got past you, that was it. That was curtains. But you hung it in there. You stayed with them, and you drove a great race. Just in your own words, carry on.
I got kind of lucky in quali. I was the second to last person to cross the line, so I managed to get 2nd place. And then, yeah, I made a bit of a mistake in T1, trying to avoid Bingley. I didn't want to take him out, so I run wide, rejoin, and then it was just a case of trying to get past Cookie, get my head down, do the laps. Then Bingley and Sight caught me, but I knew I had 1 less penalty, so I just had to sit behind him and just hope and pray I didn't pick up another penalty before the end of the race.
Well, he drove an absolute belter. and you've done exactly what you need to do in terms of the championship. I think Robbo's going to be spitting feathers because he was held up by Cookie for so long. The 2 Force Indians were going at it all race. And how do you feel now going forwards to Britain? You know, the gap's increasing now, I believe, at the top of the table. Do you feel confident you can increase the gap even further? Or have you seen Robbo in Britain before? What are your thoughts?
It's going to be a close race. I know Bingley's got a lot of pace. I imagine Strike would have a bit of pace there as well. Cookie, he's got decent pace. It'd be interesting. It's going to be a hard-fought race. It'd be another spectacular one for viewers.
It can't be any hard-fought than this race. That was just incredible. 36 laps went round in 30 seconds. It was like crazy stuff. But for me, I'm going to give it a hearty congratulations. I'm just going to hand it over to Poz to go through his list of a million questions that I'm sure he's got to ask. Over to you, Poz. In fact, Poz is asking nothing because he's gone incredibly quiet.
For God's sake, someone mute. Fuck's sake. I'll rephrase myself. Good race, Tally. In terms of the overall kind of race itself, did you ever feel that you could have done what Robbo couldn't do in the previous race? For example, get Bingley on the supers, or did you just think, I know you've already answered that you were just going to hold them. Was it really kind of that difficult on the softs compared to the supers is my question.
It was a lot easier for me than it was for the boys in front. Like I knew Bingley pitted really early, so he was probably on like 18 lap old, 19 lap old supers. So I said, like, I knew that I picked up an extra penalty, and I did. It was just a case of hoping the tyres had gone off enough that I could keep up with them for the last few laps, and stick within DRS. And luckily enough, I got a little bit lucky, to be honest with you. They started to pull off on the last lap, but just kept enough of a distance that it gave me the win.
And got very lucky in the pit stops as well. I just managed to, well, every time we get coming up to the back of Max and Benny and the likes of an AJ, they literally pitted. Well, they had some.
It was like fate.
It helped you a lot, but it was brilliant timing, I tell you. But other than that, mate, just fantastic battling. It is one to watch. Unbelievable. Other than the fact that we had deja vu with Haynes and Skillen. So quite an amusing event there. But no, congratulations, and I'll hand you back over to Beer just to speak and have a word with Sake.
Wow, where do I start? My drive of the day. Psych Zony, what an amazing drive. I pissed myself once, I shat myself twice, I lost my voice 3 times, and I orgasmed 4 times watching you racing. Jesus, holy shit. Tell me all about it, man.
Bingley pitted a lap earlier than me. I was thinking of pitting with him, but he died in a bit too late for me to respond. So I got stuck, came out of the pits, got stuck behind Haynes for a couple of laps, which wasn't the best, but didn't hurt too much. And then I just was doing what I was doing the entire race, going with low ERS in the sector, and it pulled me back into play.
Well, I mean, your overtaking was stunning. It was absolutely stunning watching some of the overtaking going on. When you just talk us through your thought pattern when you're overtaking, are you just literally, because it looks like sometimes you're just throwing up the inside and hoping for the best. I know that's not the case, but I mean, what is your what's the right words? Your mentality when you're overtaking? Is it just like you're going to get this place no matter what, or just talk to me about it, because I'm in awe of this overtaking that was going on tonight, and I'm like, I need to take a breath for 5 seconds. Just talk me through it.
Well, at the start of the season, I was a bit too cautious with overtakes. Then I decided to become a bit more aggressive, and just getting twice.
The site, your audio's not on, by the way, mate.
I'm sorry. Oh, his audio's not on.
Again, it should be good now. Okay. So, after murdering Skillen twice, I decided to tone it down and just bide my time, stay behind them for a lap at least, to know where they're weak and they're strong. And I know I'm good on the brakes around most tracks, so I just try and be more cautious now.
Yeah, that's one thing I did notice when you were overtaking. You're very, very late on the brakes, but you was getting the job done. I mean, a couple of times you did overtakes coming up to the top of the hill, the hairpin. Some great overtakes there. The 5-minute awkward silence from Ghost in the chat. Yeah, thanks, Ghost. Right, I'm going to hand over to Pos a second because I need to pee desperately for about the 4th time during the race. But a great drive, my drive of the day. Congratulations on second place. A thoroughly deserved second place. Well done.
Mine as well, Psych. Congratulations, mate. I know, obviously, you alluded to Murder and Skillen, which I nearly pissed myself over as well, because obviously there's an ongoing joke of you two waiting to announce your marriage, which is from an earlier stream. I don't know, kind of know where that came about, but
I think Ghost might have something to say about that, about marriage.
Oh, I know, mate. Jesus Christ. Psych, Fen Ghost off a minute here, mate. You know what I mean? But, no, Psych, I'll be honest with you, mate. My drive of the day, for a couple of reasons. Number one, just for the quality of your overtakes, but number two, for the improvement in your overtakes as well. Obviously, I know you've mentioned, obviously, you've had a fair few incidents this season. There was one with Haynes, but of course, that wasn't your fault. You could see on the screen clearly that when you got on your line, Haynes sort of turned into your car. Whether he has a clip of that, you know how Codemasters plays it up. Do you know, when you were talking about kind of looking into your overtakes, obviously you were on about judging the person in front of you, sitting behind them. Is there anything on your side, from the mentality side, like, obviously, have you been working on your braking? Have you been, obviously, I know we all practice, well, some of us do anyway, like, you know what I mean? But have you been working potentially against other online drivers or AI just to work out when you can actually make your moves and how you can make them stick, obviously, like with brake pressure? Or is it simply a case of just have a go and hope for the best, as Beer said?
It's kind of a bit of both. I don't really practice against AI or other people because I get like halfway through the race and I just get bored, so I end up quitting. So I just experiment in time trial with different like braking points because I don't use a braking line, so I try and max out the brake balls as much as possible. So it's just I just start the season. I just kept locking up a lot and overheating my front lefts, but now Codemasters are basically made the tires 2017 tires again. You can just push a lot more harder.
And obviously that has made a big effect for you. Congratulations, mate. Hopefully, well, I think it's only your second podium of the season, isn't it? Or second or third on, I think third on track, but second obviously after the overall. Hopefully this will kickstart your championship. And we'll say my drive of the day as well, mate. So congratulations there, which it's just refreshing to kind of see a race as amazing as the one that we just witnessed. Guys, be sure to check out Beer's Loss of Voice on lap 34 as well. It is fantastic. It's just like the ultimate croakified voice. I don't know if Beer is back yet. Hopefully.
Yeah.
He's back. Then I will hand over to you, Beer, to give Bingley a blast on the old interview.
No, I'm just having a text argument with Ghost at the moment. Yeah, Bingley, right. Well, what can I say? You were first, you were second, you were third, you've won it, you've lost it, you're second, you're third, you've won it, you've lost it. Wow, it all happened there, didn't it? A good drive, though, a good side drive. I honestly thought the strategy was going to work for you. When you took the lead, I thought, that's it, you're going to get this done. But things happen. One point I want to, obviously you can talk about your race in a second, but one point that Poz and I both noticed was coming out of turn 2, going up the hill, 2 or 3 times at critical times, you made mistakes and allowed cars to pass you before you got to the top of the hill. What was happening there exactly? Because we noticed it, didn't we, Poz, 2 or 3 times on the
yeah, it was like
stream.
you did it, but it was after the corner. It was like you got your corner sorted and then you went onto the grass. It was really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Today I was just struggling on that corner. Sometimes I was breaking too early into it. Sometimes I was going too deep into it. I just couldn't get it right. Obviously, with the no traction, it is really difficult on that corner. So I was struggling a bit on that. I mean, it didn't all go wrong at qualifying, but I wanted to start on the supers because everything just seems to work better when I start on them. But obviously, I had to start on the softs, which then didn't really go that far into the race, which I struggled on them. And it was even just going to be harder on the second stint because of the supers. But I mean, the third place, I'm happy with that. So.
Yeah, it was a good drive though. 15 solid points. Obviously, not increasing, not closing the gap on Tally, but you've just closed the gap a little bit onto Robbo. Still some way to go, but you're certainly showing now some good consistency, some good pace. What are your thoughts going forward to Britain? Do you think there's a win there for the taking?
I mean, yeah, I do like the track. It was a good pace around there. I did win it, obviously, last season. Obviously, different league. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good race. Everybody's going to be close. It's not going to be easy at all. So yeah, I do like the track.
All right. Well, congrats on third place. It's a solid 15 points. I'll just quickly hand you over to Pos to see if he's got anything further he'd like to add.
One, mate. Once again, Bingley, congratulations. Just literally looking on here, I still feel guilty for not inviting to the Max to the commentary. I really think he does deserve 25 points being 37 hours in front of all of you. I think you guys need to pull your fingers out, to be honest with you, but sorry. But Bingley, no, one question for me, mate. Did you think you pitted too early on 17?
I had to.
Or the end of 18?
The tires are on about 75%.
Jesus, that long,
Yeah,
that high
Jen.
already? Because I know Bear was saying
Yeah.
about that. But however, you did it around France as well, because Bear corrected me midway through the race. And obviously, when you did it in France, it was identical on Rob. You managed to catch him. But obviously, this race, you had the added element of Psych on there as well, which didn't obviously give you a bit of an easy breathing moment like that. Do you think it was a kind of, in hindsight, a little bit of a... I know obviously you had to, but do you think you could have possibly squeezed another lap out of him, maybe on a bit of a slower mix? Or was that literally the
I
long...
probably would have done one more lap, but I would have been sliding and I would have lost too much pace to everyone around me. So I thought... I still don't have a clue why they got to such a high percentage so early. But, I mean, it is what it is. Not mad about it.
Mine were around 6 or 8 and that was within short shifts, and that's them too.
Yeah, I had that red warning on my supers at the end. So, I mean,
Ooh.
like a lap and a half to go, so I was like, kind of, yeah. So,
Over the Bingley. For myself, one last point. Fifth podium of the season, third in a row. Obviously on the up, and I'll be looking forward to seeing what you can do, Britain, mate. I'm going to hand you back over to Beer and Kebab, lads. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, boys and girls, to end this stream. Good race, lads.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Summing up, an absolutely amazing race. Battles up and down the grid all the way through. We had the leaders battling, we had the other guys battling, we had Skillen and Haynes swapping position about every 35 metres for 36 laps. Stunning race. And next week, it gets hopefully even better with the home Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix, live here on RRF1. The lead race will be the F3 race on Thursday, streamed by Pos with the drunken Bristolian Mark Robbins Dragoon joining the commentary box. I'll be back on Friday in some form commentating, and then we'll see you on Sunday for the Elite F3. But on behalf of all the racers, on behalf of Pos, the podium finishes, all you guys on Twitch, have been watching tonight, chatting away. There's going to be some great banter. Thanks ever so much. We will see you again this coming Thursday. Don't forget, be there.